What's up? What's up? It's the Arthur Most Experience with Deke. I'm Arthur Moats, and that's my main man, Deke.
What's good, bro?
Life is good, baby. Vibed out here, man, like I always am. And anytime I get to see you, it's always just that much better. So, yeah, man, what's the word on your side, though?
I have two things.
That cut is fresh.
Thanks.
I got to shout it out again. I'm sorry.
Staying fresh.
I like it, bro. I like it. All right, get it off your chest. What you got for me today, man?
My condolences.
To who? Me? Dang, what I done?
That was a tough loss Monday night.
Oh, I haven't seen you since Monday. That's what's going on. Yeah. You missed it. You take an L in the battle to win the war, baby. I ain't tripping on that at all. Let's see how the rest of the season plays out.
I feel really bad for Aaron Rodgers, though, man. Like, that was really sad.
Well, why you sending condolences here? You throwing the pity party.
Whoa.
You think we sad about that? As an alumni, I want him to get better. As a player, as a fan of a team in that conference, bro, I'm not tripping that they about to be without their guy. But they got to keep that same energy, though, because they want to know. They got the lead in the division right now, man.
Well, I'm just saying, like, a loss to Zach Wilson, I think, deserves condolences.
Nah. Depending on how you look at it, baby. Nah.
That was a tough one. I mean, Aaron Rodgers goes down, you still lose.
What made it tough, though?
It's just a tough loss.
But why, though?
I just think it is. I mean, Zach Wilson, you're expecting to go up against Aaron Rodgers, and then Zach Wilson comes in. That's a tough one.
I just look forward to how the rest of these weeks about to play out. So we'll see exactly how tough it was for all parties. Just keep the week going, baby.
So that was the first thing.
Yeah.
Just wanted to offer that up. And
respect, baby. Mm-hmm.
9/13 day.
Uh-oh.
AKA 13/9 day. However you wanna flip it. Like, this is the only day where you have 9 and 13.
Mm-hmm.
Which is an honor or a remembrance. What?
I'm just laughing because I know what today is. Heck yeah.
Yeah.
I know 13/9 day. Mm-hmm.
Right. Just a little remembrance, little thing to note of the past. Whenever Pitt beat West Virginia 13-9. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I was thinking today.
Very fitting week, by the way.
Yeah.
Very fitting.
True, 100%. I was thinking, should this be like national holiday? Should people get off school and stuff? But no, probably not. I mean, I think it's just slight work. We beat West Virginia. Like, that's expected. It's just something to note, something to remember, something to maybe put on the calendar. Maybe whenever they sell calendars, they have like stock fonts for like certain days. Have that.
13/9.
13/9.
All right. I like that.
Maybe you don't give the kids off school, people don't get off work, but it's something to remember. Never forget.
I can't forget it, baby.
Never forget.
Let's go.
I think whenever you win like national championships and stuff, that's the type of days you get off.
Respect.
Which is something that Pitt has and West Virginia doesn't.
Oh, y'all know what week it is, baby. Little backyard brawl time.
Beating West Virginia.
Little backyard brawl time.
It's just slight work,
Mm-hmm. So you should feel really good, though, right, about the AFC? Bills lost. Jets won. No Aaron Rodgers. You got to be feeling great right now.
I feel good about the Steelers. I still think the AFC is going to be tough. I don't think week 1 takes away anything of that because, Bengals lost. They had a dismal performance. Ravens didn't look that good, but they beat the Texans. You're right. Bills lost. Jets lost Aaron Rodgers. I think the AFC is still going to be tough. It's week 1. I think the same applies for the Steelers. Everything I was saying, like, it's week 1. Like, we're going to bounce back. It's just one game. Let's not jump off a ledge right here. I feel the same about these AFC teams.
I like it there.
I think it's still going to be a tough conference.
We on the same page.
It's going to be a tough battle.
Heck yeah, we on the same page there. I like it, though. I was excited, though, man. It was a good game Monday night, man. I saw exactly the things I wanted to see and needed to see, and it was beautiful.
Josh down picks.
And then you saw the clutch factor at the end of the game. Force overtime. Oh, you forgot that part.
I fell asleep. I'm not even going to front.
Hey, that's cool, man. Hey.
I saw him forcing passes out there.
Yeah, impatient, but that's what you need, though.
He should have ran. He's the one. He definitely should have ran for a first down. Now, it is what it is. I think other people will be more upset about that than me if Josh was my quarterback. dude, he's got the talent.
What are we talking about?
It's just that's what lost him the game. Though.
It's literally the Mahomes 2 seasons ago where you're like, hey, you're either going to throw yourself out of games being impatient, or you'll learn to take what the defense give you. It took Mahomes a couple weeks. Then he picked up on it, started dinking and dunking, and the rest was history. So he'll learn.
Yeah, like I don't think it really takes away anything from like who Josh still is as a quarterback. But yeah, this is the type of stuff you keep doing this, you're gonna lose games.
You'll lose them, absolutely.
But he's still good. I mean, he's damn good. I got him in my top 10.
But I'm glad though that they low key is weird. I'm glad they lost though, because if you get out of that stadium by winning with that type of play, that's what's got him in this position, because he's won a lot of games still playing reckless like that. So sometimes you need that. Sometimes you need that quick reminder of, bro, it don't matter how talented you are. This is the National Football League. If you play reckless, you will get beat regardless of who is out there, because these are still NFL players. As much as we talk about Zach Wilson, he still made the throw to Garrett Wilson. Now, granted, there was a lot more Garrett than Zach, but still, he was competent enough to make some plays that he needed to make. That's the NFL. But like I said, good learning, not even learning experience, just good humbling. Let them know early. Not them, more importantly, just Josh. Nah. But definitely feel good about it, though, man.
If you're the Jets, what are you doing right now?
Zach Wilson is your best option.
I'm probably calling up Brady.
That's cool. Brady going to end up like Rodgers did. How you think Rodgers got like that? Their O-line is not like that. I tried to tell you that ahead of the game.
I'm calling him up, though.
That's cool. Yeah.
I would definitely rather have Tom Brady out there than Zach Wilson.
That's cool. I think it's going to be a lot worse because you need somebody that could move behind that offensive line. Rodgers couldn't move behind it like that, but Rodgers can still move better. But that's part of why they do all that cutting stuff right now, because they're not able to just block these dudes like that. I mean, shoot, we looking at our Broderick situation. That's how they are with Mekhi Becton right now, where they drafted him super early. Supposed to be the left. Hasn't really done that. So they bumped him over to the right. He over there still struggling in that spot too, bro. Whoever you put back there, they got Dwayne Brown as their left tackle. It's a bad situation up front for them, but they knew that going in, though.
Yeah, I mean, I
have to give you something mobile, bro.
Their defense
is elite.
Their defense was pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't think Brady's coming back, though. I think Brady's saying no.
I just don't think Brady wants to go in that situation, because that is very much what he's complained about at other spots. You know what I mean? Like,
did you see RG3 putting his hat in the mix?
I mean, I seen Colin Kaepernick, Trevor Siemian, and Matt Ryan's name be thrown in the mix.
Oh, God, not Matt Ryan.
Of course I'm not tripping on RG3. When they said Cam, I'm like, okay, how far is this list fitting to go? But those are some of the names. I'm like, if these are the names, Joe Flacco was another name I saw. If we talking Joe Flacco, bro, you might as well roll with Zach Wilson.
Yeah. Tom Brady would be the one. He's the only one, I think, out of all those names. Because if you somehow figure out the protection, that is a really good defense. And you got good offensive weapons,
But you hear how you just said, if you somehow, that means you don't have an answer.
Trade something.
Yeah, you still fishing. Until they could get that situated, that's going to be present, man. And you're going to need something. Bro, it was time Zach Wilson was still running for his life. Bro, one play, he ran back 30 yards trying to get away from everybody.
That was impressive incompletion.
I was happy he incompleted it, because I was like, Zach, they're going to crucify you if you would have took that sack, knocked them out of field position, and ultimately have to punt. Yeah. But that's a Zach Wilson type play, too.
Rodgers
like, Zach, what you
coming
doing?
back?
It's the Achilles. That's the only thing, bro. I do think part of it, he will come back because he put the offseason in, and it happened literally 4 plays into the season.
I was sad. Like I felt
that
really
hurt,
bad
bro.
for him.
No, seriously, that hurt.
I felt really
bro.
bad for him.
That hurt. As like a alumni dude, man, like, take the Jets versus Bills out of it. It's like, bro, that sucks. To go that hard all off season, and then literally 4 plays into it, you're done for the year. And not just any injury, the Achilles. The Achilles is like the new ACL. Like, you don't want the Achilles injury. That's the thing that really looks like, man, it's shutting people down. And for him to have it at this stage, I don't know. But what I do at least hope is the youth from that Jets team. And even hearing him, I think he said, like, sorry, kid, to Garrett Wilson, you know what I mean, when he saw him after the game. I'm hoping that those young dudes and their energy and how they look at him would kind of pull on him a little bit to at least come back to give it a go. Because I do want to see him in that offense, man. See him with that team, bro. They got weapons.
I wonder if
Just
Zach Wilson.
unfortunate, though, man.
I wonder if Zach Wilson will play better this year.
Well, he said whoever was the starter that they brought in, he was gonna make their life, make it a little rough on him.
It's just one of those things.
What he said?
Like now he's got Rodgers. He had Rodgers like all off season in his ear and being around. And I'm sure Rodgers isn't just gonna abandon this team. Like, be around and give advice and give some things, give some nuggets of wisdom for Zach Wilson. Yeah. So like, I wonder
on where he rehabs too, though.
What?
That also depends on where he rehabs. Because he is a big time dude. Not everybody, when you go to injury reserve, stays to rehab. Some people go to their own people, their own doctors. Just depending. I don't know what he is going to do, but since he's new to the organization, I don't know how he knows or how he feels about their staff. Whereas if it was in Green Bay, for him to be like, yo, he's probably going to stay the whole time rehab there, I just think it's a higher probability because it was more familiar. That's all. I don't know how he's going to do it, but this is still very new. And you're talking about an Achilles injury. You typically want to make sure that you got the guys that you feel the best with for your recovery. That's all in terms of just him on a day-to-day being around early on. Now, late in the year, I do think he'll be back. If they were special like November, December, I feel like he would definitely be here for that stuff. But early on.
Or even like Zoom calls or something, because I could see definitely Rodgers having his own people.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't see him sitting in there like the regular folks and getting treatment with the Jets training staff. Like,
Zach was throwing some balls though, man.
Bro, he got talent.
I saw some big time arm talent. I mean, that's what got him drafted number 2 overall.
I was like, it's never been about ability with Zach, and that's one of the misconceptions. I feel like when people look at a guy in there like, yo, he sucks. It's not that he's not good. It's just that he's not producing. He's not making these plays when he has to, and that's just the difference. But the talent, in order for anybody to get up to this level, everybody's talented. Man, I never forget he had to throw it a pro day season, man. You know that, bro. Come on, man. Even I like you'll throw a little bit better.
You think the turf's changed the grass now?
Man, they've been hollering about that. It's more of a money.
This might be the injury, though. This might be the one.
We'll see, man. We will see. Granted,
I think it should be.
It's a big name quarterback, so we'll see. Dude's been hollering about this since 2010, though, bro. And their response is always the same. It's cheaper to keep turf than it is to have grass. That's the bottom line. It has zero to do with anything else. It's just easier to maintain turf than it is grass.
We have integrity here in Pittsburgh.
Yeah. But think about it, how long it took for them to get their grass even upgraded to what it is now. Because it was a while where even though this was grass field, you're like, bro, if I don't play here in September, early October, I don't want to come to Pittsburgh to play. Because you knew they field was going to be not up to par because of the conditions of, and not in terms of the Rooney's putting money in it, but just the usage. We talked about the Friday night game, Saturday college, and then by the time you get to it on Sunday, you're like, bro, this field is trash. Yeah.
Yeah, Pitt needs its own stadium. I mean, that's one thing for sure.
No.
But yeah, I would like to think this is a wake-up call.
Do you think Rodgers comes back? Because you asked me that, but you didn't answer that before switching it to turf versus grass. How old is he officially?
39, I think.
And how many days? You know how they usually got the count? It's like 25 days of 39, or is he 100 days of 39? Which
my guess is he's 40 next year, but I'll double check.
I'm gonna say he's in the high 200s now.
He is 39. His birthday is December 2nd, so yeah. He turns 40
soon. Yeah,
in December. Will be 41 then at the end of next season. He'll be 40 going into next season, but by playoff time and the regular season, if he did come back, he'd be 41.
Bro, that is crazy. And I just think about, like, for the Jets team, man, you have a whole off season where everything is dedicated to getting it right for them. I mean, they talking to the broadcast about the guys repeating the cadence to sound like Rodgers. Obviously, the different players that they brought in, shooting Nathaniel Hackett being there.
Right.
And it's just like...
Probably the only reason they brought him in.
Oh, you know it was. Come on, bro. Randall Cobb there and all them boys there. It's like, bro, we know why everybody got picked up there. It was for Rodgers. It's about to be real just interesting how they move going forward because...
They got a tough schedule these next, 7-8 weeks, too.
They do. 7-8 weeks. If Zach Wilson's your quarterback, you got a tough schedule the rest of the season. That defense, they're in that meeting right now, like, all right, bro, the new goal is no longer 17 points. The new goal is 10 points, okay? They can't score over 10. But the Jets low-key defense, I feel like it's good enough. But it's just a hard way to win. We've seen
It's
that
going to
here.
wear on you, though.
Yeah, we've
it's
seen
definitely
that,
going to
man.
start wearing on you.
It makes your margin for error extremely small, man.
That's what happened in 2019. Our defense was
Lights out,
elite, if not the best in the league, for a good 7-8 week stretch.
Yep.
And then Duck throwing picks all over the place.
It kills you, bro.
Yeah, it's just it
Kills
kills the morale.
Mm-hmm.
Defense did, and because the tipping point was whenever we played the Bills Sunday Night Football.
And that's where
Defense did everything they could to keep us in that game. I think Bills only scored 16 points,
and
right?
one of the scores was
Duck
off
threw
of a
4
pick
picks.
where it set up a very, very short field.
We were up, or
Mhm.
we were driving. There was something. We had momentum in that
It
second
was like
half. Crossing midfield, and Duck throws a pick to Tre'Davious White.
He didn't score, but he dang near in it back. Yeah.
Yeah, and then so that was deflating in that game. But then even the next 2 games, Jets game, Duck was doing the same exact thing. Mason comes in, he gets hurt. Duck has to come back in.
Yeah.
Juju dropping a ball, I think. And then Ravens game, same thing. I think we only put up 6 points on the board against RG3.
And remember, that was the RG3 all the backups game. Yeah.
It's just
Yep.
they can only do so much.
Yeah.
So that's what it could be like for this Jets defense here. If Zach Wilson doesn't give him anything. Now, who knows? Maybe year 3
see,
Zach
yeah.
Wilson.
And back
Rodgers
against the wall to an
as a
extent,
Jedi
right?
master to him. Who knows? Maybe he could
Back
turn a new
against
leaf.
the wall? Is this, if he don't do it now, does he get another
Yeah,
opportunity?
I mean, everything's
That's
there
what
for
I'm
him.
saying,
Everything is literally there for
If
him.
you don't do it now, bro, this is your best opportunity.
You've had an off season with Rodgers teaching you some things.
You got a heck of a defense over there. Your offense, man, Breece Hall back. You know we love Breece.
Dalvin Cook.
Come on, bro. I low-key forgot Dalvin was there until about midway, and I'm like, so when it's not Breece, we dealing with Dalvin. Dang, Kirk's boy. I'm glad we had the better cook in the stadium that day, though. Just throwing it out there. But yeah, baby. It's going to be interesting. So if you're the Jets, you said you calling Brady up.
Yeah.
All right.
He's saying no.
But either way, you giving him a phone call.
Yeah, definitely.
All right.
Giving him a call for sure.
Okay.
Just doing my due diligence.
So if Brady doesn't go, you going to roll with Zach? Or
Yeah,
there's
I would.
Okay.
All those other options sound terrible to me.
Respect. I would agree.
Phillip Rivers, Matt Ryan,
I'm good on all of it.
Kaepernick,
I'm good on all of it.
RG3.
Cam was the last one that interests me, and I said he's beat up. I'm good.
Yeah, I don't think Zach played that bad Monday night.
Zach almost got hurt in that game too, though. Once again, that offensive line is bad, bro.
When did I fall asleep, man? I think I fell asleep after Zach tied it up, to be honest.
Okay, yeah.
Was that in the fourth quarter? You got 16-16? Is that what it was?
Yeah, that was in the fourth, yeah. But it's like, bro, Zach took some side. Hey, man, that's... I don't even want to know if he goes down. Who would you call after that?
You definitely have to call someone.
It's the same list of names, though. It'll probably be a worse list of names the further along we go.
You got to trade for someone at that point.
Got to, bro.
You call up us.
Got to,
Mitch.
Bro. What about
call
Mason,
up Saints for Jameis. Yeah, someone put Jameis in the chat.
Yeah, because my thing is, I was like, if you're the Jets, what keeps you from even calling about Mitch or Mason? Or any of these other,
Carson Wentz is being brought up.
He's a potential. But the problem is, once again, any of these dudes is quarterback. And that's the position where you got to know everything.
I'd call Patriots for that Malik Cunningham. Talk about mobility.
How fast do you think he learns it, though?
I'm just saying, you're talking about the offensive line being terrible and needing to
Yeah, but you still got to run
make
the
some
offense
plays
with competence.
I'd get him in the building.
I feel like they're in a bad situation right now, bro.
Patriots wouldn't give the Jets Malik, though, because Belichick hates the Jets.
They're not helping them out at all. Absolutely not.
Right. People are trying to bring up Ben. No.
Do you think he would answer that call?
No.
For your sake, I hope he wouldn't.
The loyalty's outmatched.
I was about to say, for your sake, man, I need...
He got that call last year with the 49ers. You heard what he said?
That was different. Now he might win, like, you know what? Y'all laughed at that, so let me go prove it this year. You never know.
Who was laughing at that?
It was people laughing. You might have heard, but it was people laughing, though, man.
Yeah, I mean, Ben would have probably had the 49ers in the Super Bowl.
I mean, you see the team they brought back.
That's what I mean. I'm just saying, like, you put Ben with the 49ers. Bro. I mean, it'd be a similar conversation with the Jets. But
to me, I think the difference is Niners way better offensive line.
Sure.
Way better offensive line. So he would cook. The same way we talked with Brady, remember? The whole Brady going out there. It was like, yo, in an offense line where they can be protected, yeah, they cook, man. If Purdy can cook in that offense, of course a 7 or a Brady could cook in that offense. But in that Jets offense, that's gonna look like, was that 2020? Yeah, the 2020 version for us, where we seen the O-line, it was not the best.
End of 2020.
Yeah,
and then
we
all
saw
of
how that
2021.
affected. Right, and that's what I meant. 2021. Excuse me on that one. 2021. But we saw how it affected Seven, and how the lack of mobility at that stage in his career really was highlighted because of them dudes up front. I look at that Jets team, bro. I'm like, that O-line. I mean, they trying to talk about Dwayne Brown like he still is Dwayne Brown from like Houston or even Seattle. It's like, that's not that same.
That Seattle wasn't that too far ago, though.
It wasn't that too far ago?
He fell off quickly, yeah. Yeah, he wasn't bad. I think his last year in Seattle, he was pretty decent, like Pro Bowler and stuff, and then got a decent contract with the Jets last year, and I think that's when things started to go down the tubes.
He was, if I remember correctly, he got hurt last year. At some point last year, I know he was doing his rehab this all season.
Yeah, that definitely could have been a part of it.
Yeah.
All right, what do we want to do here? Man,
well, we already in this thing. Do you got a Deke thought, or you want to just hop right into this thing?
No, those were my thoughts for the day.
I like your thoughts. I'm just, you really hit me with the condolences. Like, it was a bad Monday. Think about, man, I might not have been happier after that loss. I said, not only does Josh get to learn a lesson, a valuable lesson, but, it's kind of like when Lamar went to IR. It's like, hey, man, Lamar, we wish you the best. We want you to have a speedy recovery next year. We'll holler at you this year, though. I ain't tripping. Absolutely not. Yeah. But we'll see, because they said they got like the number one quarterback in that division. He playing Miami, though, right now. So
Tua.
That's what they saying. That's everybody's on the Tua train right now, bro.
He is the MVP.
They are on
right
the
now.
Tua train right now. So we got to be really careful about Tua. All right.
I did watch that game. I watched the highlights of that game. I went on a stretch. I think it was, what night was it? It might have, it was Monday night. I fell asleep early Monday night before like the final of the fourth quarter and overtime. Woke back up at like 3 a.m.
That's the worst.
I threw on like 5 or 6 games of NFL highlights. One of them was that Dolphins Chargers.
Yeah.
I'll give Tua some credit, man. He was making good throws. We'll see if he keeps it up, though.
That's always the day with Tua. I'm like, I just want to see it. Continue it. I also look at some of the defense that the Chargers were playing. I'm like, some of that is arrogance. I get it. You got a guy that you paid. You think he can do that, but you got to be smart. You know the person that you're guarding. It's kind of like when teams would try to put one-on-one on AB. It's like, you know what Antonio Brown is. I don't care at the time if that's Joe Hayden. And, we love Joe. We all seen 2014 when Joe tried to guard AB for that opener. It got kind of bad. AB did that to a lot of people, though. Tyreek going to do that to a lot of people when they put him in man like that, man.
Free Justin Herbert. He's in trouble out there. It's going to be another Philip Rivers situation, probably.
It is.
But I actually think Herbert's a lot better than Philip Rivers.
Why? Because he don't throw it like that?
I just think he's better. Yeah, he's just a better player. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, that's maybe part of it. Rivers definitely don't have Justin Herbert's arm. No. I just think natural talent, ability, all that stuff.
I would say he's more talented. I want to see it because Rivers, I mean, he did it for a long time at a very high level. Before I say he's better, I think he's definitely more talented, though. Could run way faster, throw way further, way stronger arm, all of those things. But, I mean, we've talked about it. Zach Wilson. You could say Zach is one of the most talented dudes in terms of arm strength, all that other stuff. But I want to see it produce and do it for as long as.
Sure, I just don't see Herbert going backwards, though.
Oh, yeah, I'm with you. That's fine.
Didn't he, have the most passing yards out of all quarterbacks in NFL history for the first 3 years? And
I'm just vibing
30
out,
plus
baby.
touchdowns in all those years, too.
We see with all of these quarterbacks, you go on the highs and lows. It was a time where Lamar was viewed as a can't miss. Then people got cold on him. Joe Burrow, can't miss. Then people started to try to get cold on him. Josh, Cole, can't miss, trying to get back cold. So we'll see.
I would bet Justin Herbert's going to be an elite quarterback throughout his whole career.
I hope so.
Top 10. Sure. Will that range at times depending on the season and whatnot? He has a better peak. He gets up in the top 3, top 4. Yeah. Has a down year. You drop him down to 7 or 8 or whatnot. But I think Herbert's going to be one of those guys we talk about for the next decade. And I
do agree with that.
And that's my point. That's where Rivers always was too.
Yeah, but it feels different though when you talked in that top 3 and then you fall. We talking about you as a top 8, 9, 10. even
It
at
happens.
times going from Deshaun Watson, Houston, to where we talk about him now, it still feels kind of weird because it was like, yo, you were in this group for, at least them last two down there, and now we're looking at you hovering here. You still in the upper echelon, but it feels drastically different. Just them 5 to 7 spots, man. But it's real though. It's real. Now they asking in the chat, would you take Herbert over Kenny? Because of everything you just talked about with Justin Herbert, and how eloquently you just put that, all the talent. We know Phillip Rivers. People talk about him as a future Hall of Famer. You've already said he's past that. And I know you ain't say that Kenny is past 7 just yet. So I just, that's why I figured I'd ask you. But they asked that.
I already called my shot. I don't need Herbert.
All right, fair enough.
I don't need Herbert.
Fair enough.
Pickett's going to be in that class. Why trade for a guy?
There it is.
I called my shot, man. I'm not backing down.
Hey, man, I'm with you. Don't back down, bro.
I'm not. Yeah. One game. I'm not switching up.
Exactly, bro. One game. All right. So with that being the case, then, man, let's go ahead and start the show like how we always do. Let us know in the comment section where you are tuning in from so we can give those big boy shout outs to start today's show, because we got plenty that we're going to be talking about today. And y'all might as well hit that like button one time for the culture. And don't forget to subscribe if you have not done so just yet. Oh, yeah. And speaking of, if y'all haven't checked out that Trey Essex interview, that is public now, available for everybody. It was an early access for the upper room people, couple of days early. But now everybody can check out that Trey Essex, man. So check that out when you get a chance as well, man.
Tito Whitaker, 817 Fort Worth, Texas.
Let's go. Shout out to Fort Worth.
Fun 6000, 904 Duval.
Duval.
Flo Row, 601. No, I'm sorry, Roro, 601.
Shout out to Roro. I see you, Roro.
Tyler
Let's
Minnick,
get it.
724 Chiller.
Hey.
We got Humberto, New Jersey, 201.
Shout out to Jersey in the building, man. One time.
Esteban Organde, Quebec City, Canada.
Love Quebec. Never been there, but I'm very much a fan of it. That's the French side of it, They speak that parlez-vous français. Je m'appelle Arthur et trois. Yeah.
We got Mano, 413 Springfield, Massachusetts, a.k.a. Steeler Mass.
Ooh, all right. Let's get it.
Dippin' Dots, 412 Southside.
Respect the South Side, Deke. Respect the South Side.
Corey Martinez, 915 El Paso, Texas.
Shout out.
John Easton, Crafton Gang, 412. Going to the game, Najee will dominate the Browns.
I love it, man.
GB Drew, 859 Northern Kentucky.
Shout out to GB Drew, man. Let me tap in here real quick, man. I'm going to start with this one because it's just a crazy name, and I love to speak it. Larsk Hayen, tuning in from Sao Paulo, Brazil. Let's go. Steelers, love you guys, man. We love you too, man. Shout out to you over there in Brazil. Let's get it. John Easton. You've already hit him, so I'm going to go to the next person, which is Armand Shake. Armand Shake. Shout out to Armand Shake. Tuning in from the 381 Gainesville, baby. That's them Florida Gators. They got a nice one down there, too. Florida, Tennessee this weekend, baby. Then we got General Tatum. Tuning in from the 562 LBC, Long Beach, California. Respect. Then after that, man, I gotta shout out Chloe Smith. Tuning in from the 527 Iowa. Love Iowa. Never been, but I heard great things about it. And then the last one I'm going to talk about is Freddie G, the 187, tuning in from the 817 Texas. And he goes Longhorns up. This is horns up, so yeah. Horns up for the Longhorns.
Yeah, I guess they're back, huh?
That's what they say. Do you buy it?
They beat Alabama. That's something. That Ewers guy looked pretty good.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to be a fluke. Prove me wrong.
You believe it?
In terms of what?
In terms of what you saw versus Bama.
Will they go undefeated? I mean, they're going to be. I think they're going to be a top 10. I think they're back.
Okay,
like, they're top 10
team.
team.
Because I feel like when we talk college football, it's like, are you going to go undefeated or not, right?
That's what it comes down to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
that's why I'm like, do you believe? Because if you believe it, then it's like they're going to go, yeah.
I can see them win the Big 12. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they're going to be a top 10 team. Like, all said and done, it'll be top 10.
Okay.
Do they make it to the national championship, the playoff, whatever? Yeah, I think that's up in the air. But yeah, I think they're the real deal.
Okay. I like that then.
Yeah, you beat Alabama on the road.
I mean, it's a tough environment. When are they, one of Saban's first home losses in however many. Yeah, it's like crazy long streak. So I'm with you, bro.
We going to these supers?
Well, yeah. Let me tap one last person, Busted Nux, because he's tuning in from the 435 Southern Utah, and it just reminded me of Jalen Warren because he's our Utah guy. So salute you in Southern Utah, baby. One time for the culture. One time for the culture. Now I know we supposed to go to these supers, but Ryan McPherson put in AB.84, and it reminded me of good old AB.84. I know you've seen it. Yeah. You want to paint the scene and then give me your thoughts? Because I figure if there was anybody when I saw that I wanted to hear from, I honestly wanted to hear from you. You were the only person. I ain't want to talk to nobody else. I ain't want to call, text nobody. I said, I'm not even going to hit Deke up early. I just want to wait until I see him in person and just get your thoughts on it, man. So could you, I'm sure not everybody knows what I'm talking about, but if you could, man.
Yeah, so Deontay Johnson, we all know, is going to be out for like 3-4 weeks with that hamstring injury.
He's nice, huh?
AB, I guess, has been staying up to date on Steeler news.
He's up with his current news?
He is. So he tweeted out after that Deontay Johnson info dropped that Steelers need a receiver, huh? Like, speculating.
Did he add the Steelers or did he just put their name? Did he add them?
I can't remember.
He added them, yes.
He added them. Yeah.
That's how you know it's real.
And we all know AB is an available receiver right now. He's very available.
Very much available. Very much.
Also tweeted out a picture of him in a Steeler Color Rush uni and said, "Hear me out."
Not just any Color Rush, the DMR patch Color Rush. Anybody that remembers that season, that's the year where DMR passed that all season. That's also the year where my dog Shay got hurt too. So we really, really hold them uniforms with that patch.
Okay.
That's of all the pictures he's had in his he had 9 years here in Pittsburgh.
If you're a former Steeler in that era, you post that picture with that logo. It means something.
It means more. Okay. Yeah, it means more because we all knew what that season was. Excuse me, and what we were trying to do for that. And obviously, it got derailed at the end. But yeah, baby, that's a different type of season. That jersey, that picture. Continue though, baby.
And then he also tweeted out a Photoshop picture, which I will say
Deke, I thought you did this. Deke.
Was amazingly done by whoever
Deke,
did it.
I thought it was a Deke production. The way I looked at that, I was like, bro, Deke is on it. I don't even know who made the picture. I gave you credit in my mind because I said this is a Deke move 1,000%.
No,
it looked fire. Whoever did the Photoshop, the jersey, I guess it ain't really a jersey. So I was just a cop, take a picture out of here and place them over here because we've seen
yeah, the picture.
Yeah, it was definitely AB. Like.
Right. The picture is of AB and George Pickens side by side at Heinz Field / Acrisure.
Did you say AB and GP? Oh,
yep, side by side. And then he's saying feed one foe.
You know how to
feed one foe, right? Then he has the put that shit on emojis next to it.
You know how to feed one foe. You got to open it up for him because right now
he blacked out the DMR patch in the Photoshop.
That's kind of cold blooded. Whoever did that, I don't know who did that.
I guess
that's
so the jersey would
match
because
Respect.
Pickens doesn't have the DMR patch.
Yeah.
He didn't want to leave Pickens out.
But all I've said is, hey, man, right now, in terms of Steelers offense, if you're a defender in the secondary, GP is public enemy number 1. I don't care about anybody. Allen Robinson, you can have 1,000 catches over there. Calvin Austin, all right, we're going to see. Press it the whole time, all right? That's the one I'm paying all my attention to right now. So he might be on something. Ooh, talk to me, Deke. Are you about to say what I think you about to say, Deke? Come on, man. Deke, talk to me nice, man. I've been waiting all day for this convo, Deke. All day.
I've been done with the whole AB coming back to Pittsburgh thing. I've been done with that. Now, the thing is, whenever I said I was done with AB, Deontay Johnson wasn't hurt. So it's not happening. It's not happening. Let's just get that out the way. There's no chance in hell it's happening. There's no chance in hell.
Why? You said with Omar here, anything is possible. Don't tell me Santa Claus ain't real and the Tooth Fairy don't exist now because his name that's Omar here, man. You told me that anything was possible with Omar at the wheel. That's what you told me, Deke. You told me we no longer have to look at big name free agents, big trade moves, Aaron Donalds, for examples. We said that all of this is on the table, Deke, because of the con man.
Right.
And now,
I don't think Tomlin's given his stamp of approval,
you're
though.
telling me now, Deke, that we're finally here in one of the most earth-shaking moments. Because if he signed AB, it's going to shake the earth. Believe it's going to shake the earth. Yeah, it's going to shake it. But we finally got us a chance. Okay.
Omar could do it. I just don't think he's going to want to. And, yeah, I don't think Tomlin's given his thumbs up on it either.
So it's the talent thing. You said you don't got it no more. That's what it was.
I'm sure he still has it.
No, so he's not good enough to be our top 3 receiver on our team. He ain't gonna see the. He'd probably be inactive.
I'm not saying that.
You saying J.J. Watt has more in the tank today than AB today? Is that what you telling me?
I think AB would be a better fit for this offense right now with Deontay Johnson being out for those 3-4 weeks. Then J.J. Watt would be replacing Cam Hayward. Listen, it's not happening.
What's up, Deke?
It's not happening.
What's up, Deke? So you don't want?
Would
AB
I
back.
do it? Here's my.
Is he good? If you don't like his style, if you don't think that a talented receiver like AB is gonna help us, I understand. Just say that, bro. All you gotta do is just say, bro, he's not good enough to help us
on
out,
the
man.
field. It'd be fine, but with AB,
What you
about
mean?
90% of them is off the field stuff, though.
What
that
you
got to
mean?
deal with.
Why you bringing up old stuff, bro?
It's still current
He
stuff.
hasn't done nothing in the past
I was
24 hours.
No.
What has he done in the past
48 hours?
I ain't say
he
48.
was
I ain't say
shitting on the
48.
Steelers, wasn't
We
he?
ain't say 48. We ain't say 48. I was very specific about 24. Okay? What has AB done in the past 24 hours? Been nothing but love. That's all I'm saying. He even said feed 14. That's love. You got AB in the best state right now. I don't know how long it's going to last, but he's in his best state right now, Deke. If not now, then when?
I think his best state was like 2012 or 2013.
Okay, well, this is
probably.
the second best state then. All right? Last time we saw him on the field, he was getting undressed on the field, okay? But we never saw AB suck. Remember that. We've never saw AB look old.
You think he's still working?
This is Antonio Brown. I've told you every single time. In terms of dudes, hardest workers I've ever been around, James Harrison, AB, L. Bell, it's not a debate,
What's he working
man.
for?
It's not a debate. Well, because he's a rock star. He got to take his shirt off. He work out like I work out. I work out to keep my abs just
I'm
in place.
saying NFL workouts, though. Receiver workouts.
I will put it like this, though. I don't know how much of that he's still currently doing, but I do know that he is one of those round-the-clock work type guys, and you don't just turn that switch off. I've told you numerous times, even after me retiring, that's still something that I can't get rid of. I do it. It's just, it's human nature for me now. Second is like brushing my teeth. I got to get a workout in. AB was way worse than me with that, man. Shoot, he probably worked out more times than he was, doing other stuff. I'll just leave it like that. Just nice way to put it right there, all right? But he's a workout guy like that. So that's why for me, I'm like, I don't think he's in elite condition right now, and I wouldn't ever put that out there. And because he hasn't been playing, I do think that he would have some form of rust. I do. No different than we watching Joe Burrow and all these other guys who've missed time or set out at different things and then come back. It's like, yeah, they're going to have a little bit that they got to get off. But I do think that we would still be able to see the talent, and that would still show in terms of him being able to beat one-on-one coverage. Now, am I saying that he's an elite receiver today still? I don't know, because we haven't seen him.
He at least would be two or three
but
on this team.
To me, I'm putting him out there, and I'm like, Allen Robinson and Calvin Austin, I don't think y'all are just going to go guarantee day one better than him right now. I need to see that.
Yeah.
I could just make a case for Pickens, because Pickens still right now is just a vertical deep threat guy. He still hasn't shown me I can get separation just yet. AB still can do that.
So there's multiple things that's wrong with this.
Come on, man.
New era. I mean,
so Kenny don't need a weapon? Kenny too good for weapons. That's what you're telling me?
I mean, that's
Kenny don't care for weapons.
That's the thing right there.
If you don't want to give Kenny no weapons, just say you don't want to give him any extra weapons. If Kenny is too good for Antonio Brown, just say that. You've already said it, because you told me that 7 is the only reason AB was AB. So
I never said
maybe
that.
You don't even feel like he's going to even help Kenny out.
I will say that to the degree that AB was AB. Yes, AB would have been a great receiver with most quarterbacks, I think. But to that degree, where Big Ben was
match made in heaven.
Yeah, where Big Ben was getting him the ball and he was basically putting up 2,000 yards a season. I don't think any other quarterback was doing that for AB. I don't. But yeah, back to this though. Yeah, that's the problem with us having Kenny Pickett and all these young players on offense
Kenny's
and stuff.
Would Kenny not be an infinitely better quarterback? You saw Andy Dalton with AJ Green, and you saw him when AJ Green wasn't out there.
You know what the problem.
You saw what it looked like.
I already laid it out to you.
Nope. You've seen Kirk Cousins with Justin Jefferson. You've seen it without
the 90
Justin
to 95% we got to worry about with AB is off field.
I don't know what you're talking about. You're bringing up old
what
stuff.
that could do to Pickett and what he's going to be saying to Pickett potentially.
You're bringing up old stuff.
The drama that AB will bring to the locker room.
You seen Ryan Tannehill with AJ Brown. You seen without AJ Brown. It's night and day, man. That's all.
All right. So hold on. Here's the thing. We know this isn't happening.
Why do we know that?
We know this isn't happening.
So Omar Khan. So anything is not possible anymore with Omar Khan. It's limits.
If we
want to
do it, we could do it.
Are there limits to Omar? That's all I need to know.
If we want to do it, we can do it.
Omar still coming?
We're not doing it though.
Is Omar coming? If Omar pick up that phone, Deke, Omar don't look like he get told no too often.
But that's not happening. That's the thing. But if you want to spin it. This could be a funny way to spin it. I got two ways to look at this. Mm-hmm. I actually have a solution at how this could happen.
Okay, all right.
It's not happening, but if it were
does it involve 7?
No.
Okay.
No, it doesn't. Okay. Actually, maybe Tomlin uses bringing AB in as a test for Pickett. Like, are you really the franchise? How much could you handle AB? So you can spin it that way. But the other,
that's a heck of a test, bro. That's a heck of a test.
This is the way it could be done because I can't really see it happening any other way, especially with Deontay being only out for 3 or 4 weeks.
Well, we'll get to that too because it's 3 or 4 weeks on paper, but this is a hamstring at a wide receiver position, and the wide receiver best attribute is what? His speed and quickness. The hamstring is a soft tissue injury. Every single time he goes out there and runs any route, it's going to be at jeopardy, especially when he tries to do what? 25, 30 yards further, those deep balls. That's when your hamstring has an even greater risk at being pulled just when you're healthy. That's why they always tell us when you're running and doing your sprints, 40 and in. Because you know, man, if you start taking it past that, now you're getting to a different phase of your running, and it's going to put more pressure and tension on them hammies. So it could be 3 to 4. It could linger, and I think it's going to linger. I think he will come back soon, but I do feel like it's one of those things where it's going to be, all right, 3 weeks later, dang, it's kind of a little questionable. All right, let's see what it looks like. All right, is he able to finish this game or not? Because it's the hamstring and just the nature of that position. If he comes back as fast as we're thinking he can come back.
Here's my solution.
Yeah.
1-day contracts.
1 day? Make him earn it every day?
Just literally, no, for every Sunday.
He got to practice, bro. You know he got to practice.
He can practice on his own.
AB got to practice, bro. He needs to be around the guys so that way when
I don't know if I want AB around the guys. That's my thing.
But Deke, I've been on the sideline with him, Deke. If you've never seen him Monday through Friday or Saturday and then he give you a Sunday just reaction, you might need to see that ahead of time because it might catch you off guard. It was some fans that been caught off guard before. When the whole Baltimore, is that I was on AB? It was like, no, it's okay. That's not that bad. It's not that bad. We can live with that. But if you've never seen it before, you go, So I just think he needs to get just throw the big crazy fish in the little pond, and yeah, man, whoever can survive it, cool. Until Deontay come back, and then we take that fish up out the pond.
What if things are good? What if the offense is cooking with AB? No, I just see it as 1-day contracts because if AB does have a temper tantrum or something on the sideline, then you just call it. Say like, hey, that was a fun experience for 1 day, We saw if it could work, but we're just going to call it. So it's low risk. It's not like you're signing for the whole year or anything.
How do you feel?
Well, I guess you technically could sign him for the whole year. It's just going to be on a vet minimum and cut him whenever.
This is my thing, though.
I just don't know if I want him there on a week-to-week basis with the practices and stuff. I don't know if I want that. I just want him there Sundays. He's a threat to the defense.
In your opinion,
Pickett knows because AB is AB that he's a safety valve. No matter how much you practice with him or not, AB will still show up on Sunday, right?
You know that's how I feel. I've told you I've never had a bad experience with AB. That's why I usually laugh at certain things. It's like the criminal stuff or anything where it's like hurting a person. That's not funny to me. That's why I don't talk about that like that. But AB, in terms of on the field, man, he's always showing up. He's been the guy. I've always loved it. It's always been a vibe in the locker room. It's always been good. So I don't know any of this stuff that you're speaking of, Deke. I don't think any negative will come from AB being in there Monday through Friday, walkthroughs on Saturday, and then hop out. You know what I'm saying? I think everything be fine. Do you want to win or you want to go home? You want to win or you want to go home?
Based off his Steeler tenure, it felt that way because we didn't get that much drama from AB throughout the weeks and whatnot. But then as soon as he left, that's all it was, really.
You see what happened, bro? You want me to tell you the truth? What really went down?
What?
AB went crazy when I went to Arizona. He said he missed me, bro.
Okay.
So that's why I retired, came back out here. But then that's when they shipped him out. So, but I'm here now.
Then we get the exclusive.
All
You're
right.
saying.
I'm here now. We could like balance him out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know I got that effect. Like I could just calm down. I got you, baby. I got you.
Yeah, I really can't see it working ever. Well, the 1-day contracts were my best bet. That was the best thing I could throw out there.
What about incentives? Incentives is why he left to fill in Tampa. Never mind. No incentives. No incentives. All right. You can't guarantee it though, huh? I got it. Take the Floyd bet. Remember when Mayweather was like, yo, I will pay whatever team signs him, like his contract money. And then if y'all cut him, y'all not taking a loss on anything. It's just Floyd's money. So let's do that.
We could be taking a loss on the season, though.
It's a strong possibility that could still happen.
Too late if AB sabotaged us too much for whatever weeks or week that he's here.
What's more important, talent or sabotaging? Huh? You need talent. Who cares about the sabotage? That's just a, couch to a war. Collateral damage. It's just collateral. What if he got you a Lombardi this season, though?
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's 100% worth it.
So then what we talking about then?
100% worth it.
Does AB being here with his talent and productivity?
That's the problem. I don't think
so he's not talented enough to do it anymore? His productivity doesn't correlate to success for us, for our offense? People want to fire Matt Canada and cut Kenny because of Sunday. You don't think Antonio Brown being a part of that makes that drastically different?
All I'm saying is keep it straight between the ears. And, yeah, that would be the case. I think he would help us win a Super Bowl, make a deep playoff run and all that. But
that's what you want, is it not? Are you a Steelers fan or are you a Kenny fan?
I don't think he's going to be able to keep it straight between the ears.
Are you a Steelers fan or are you a Kenny fan?
Both.
Which one takes president, though?
Dude, I mean, I know you're hearing me. You're just completely ignoring what I'm saying. The talent on the field, yes, would help us, but that always connected to him being fine mentally, and that's I think very, very far from a guarantee right now.
Deke, I'm 100% with you on that, man. As much as
what's the one way you could find a solution if you had to make
honestly, there isn't one, man. Because
the 1-day contract.
This is the thing, man. 1-day contract or not, the problem is this: AB has always been outspoken. AB has always been a guy that if he's passionate about it, he is going to say it. We would joke and say it's like the Kanye West with it. His delivery is just off. Not that the message is always wrong, but his delivery is off at times. That's not going to change. So whenever...
You're saying we might see AB on like a pontoon boat with someone...
You feel me?
Down on the river.
Whenever
like
AB is... You know what I mean? Whenever AB is upset, he's ready to...
Is that what we're worried about?
They would just hold their hands. But my thing is this though, man. Like it's hard for me to see a scenario where it works because of how outspoken and how strongly he feels about it, and he's usually justified because of his talent. And with sports, that's how it typically works. If you're the nicest dude on the team, you get to say what you want to say, and we got to either figure out, okay, if you bad enough that you could beat that, then you challenge it. But if not, you kind of got to deal with it until coach either removes it or makes his own decision. AB has always been like that from my interactions with him since 2014. But the difference now is AB's not the highest paid, receiver and number one leader in the league and all this other stuff. So you bring him in here now, this is a different dynamic for him. And to bring him back to a place that was familiar with him being here, how do you shift that mindset to now I'm just another guy in the building when the last time I was here, I was a god here to the city? And that's the stuff that I do think would be tough on him. I also don't want him around George or Kenny just yet because they're both young and very impressionable. I think of George. George is extremely passionate. But if that passion isn't channeled the right way, that could become a detriment to this team. We all know that. We hope that it doesn't go that way. And that's why, you know, if you're a fan of him, when we see his outbursts, we see him demonstrate something crazy. Even last year we talked about it. We just simply say it's passion. He's going to be all right. He's locked in. It's all good. But we know what that turns into potentially. That's a distraction. Man, he's crying. He's a diva. He's that. It's the same thing, but just how far do you go with it one way or the other?
You're just adding another one of those guys to the locker room in AB who's probably worse.
Who's going to get in his ear and say, man, when I was you and I see where you about to be, I did it this way. Why don't you? You see what it got me? And look, it ain't the end of the world. I won a Super Bowl and they ended up bringing me back because of how nice I was. So why not? That's what I'm concerned for Pickens. For Kenny, I just saw Kenny look rattled at times on Sunday with some of the adversity that took place. I don't need him dealing with his own internal battle, and you got Antonio Brown in your ear like, bro, come on, what are you doing, man? Like, get me the ball, you suck, this and that. Because AB on game day, when AB in that zone, bro, put your feelings to the side. When A4 out there, he talking, bro, put your feelings to the side. You know what time we on. I don't want that on my young quarterback personally, man. I want my young quarterback to continue to be the leader without being challenged by anybody here. AB would challenge him. Not because he's a better leader, but just because he feels like he's a bigger name. And technically he is. He going to say, I'm better than you. I got more money than you. I got more accolades than you. Can't nobody on this offense talk to me right now. He might even look and say, outside of TJ, nobody on this team could talk to me. And you know he got the temperament to actually go that way.
Well, I was going to say, like, if he somehow turned over a new leaf and signed and said, this is my last leg, my last chance for the NFL, I'm going to be a big-time team guy. I'm just here to help the team, mentor George, help Kenny.
You would be like, you lying.
Well, yeah. I mean, but exactly. But if he actually did that, then yes, I would be all for the signing. But there's a 0.00001% chance that ever happening.
I got the answer.
0.
So we're going to bring AB back. 7's the coordinator now. Because 7 is the best person at feeding AB the ball. So now we get your boy 7 back. We get AB back. Kenny's still the quarterback. I will be down there because I'm going to be hyped for like bands back together.
TG's there
TG
too.
definitely going to be there. TG going to quit coaching. He going to pull up and we just going to all it'd be a reunion every weekend.
You can't do that to Ben, dude.
Let 7 be the coordinator, bro. You know, 7 was already talking about it. You heard what 7 say. He was like, yeah, man, I already see some stuff that, you know, I would do this way. So he's already throwing some hints out there that he might be interested in the coordinator.
I did see that. He said Canada didn't help out Kenny enough week 1.
It's all perspective, right? So he got that perspective. Maybe he want to come out there and go ahead and show what's up. And nobody knows how to feed AB better than 7. You already said that too.
I did say that.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I think that will work.
That's your solution?
Yeah, as you can see, that's a very long shot, bro.
I like my one-day contracts.
Yeah, I think it's not working, bro. I think it's bad.
Literally one-day contracts. Keep AB away from the team the whole time, but only bring him there for game day. That's it. He's a mercenary.
With AB, you just show up on game day, get your bare minimum 7 for 70, 5 catches, 70 yards. That was, you know, he's good for that. He could roll out the bed and get 5 catches, 70 yards. I don't care what anybody says. Until I see it not happen, I believe he can still do that right now. I'm more excited about this one than the L Bell. When we brought up the L Bell, was that early this offseason?
Yeah, this would actually make sense on the field. I do think Bell would be way better in the locker room, though.
No.
Here's the thing, though. I don't know if I could take AB serious with this. Because here's the problem with him. Like, he will go and say some nice things about Pittsburgh, nice things about Ben, but then literally a week later, days later.
You said a week later, day later.
Yeah, right. He'll shit on the city and whatnot. It's like, I don't take any of that really personal. Like,
remember when he apologized to the city, apologized to the team, and then got that Juju all the way out the same interview, bro. Nah.
Yeah, I don't take it personal. It's one of those things. If I actually felt like he was apologetic from all the stuff in the past and wanted to make things right and was serious about that, and you know, actually wanted to sign with the team and help the team and what I'd put all that aside. I'd be like, yeah, cool. I want this team to do good, and I think you'd help. But I don't think he's genuine about any of that stuff. In fact, I think these tweets are actually mocking Pittsburgh in a way, and he just wants attention. Like, that's the thing I'm wondering. Yeah. If we actually offered him to sign, would he do it? And if he would do it, I think he'd only do it for a publicity stunt.
Yeah, just to find a way to, I got y'all. I'll tell you I'm still the man. Something like that.
Yeah, so, like, It's whatever. I think he's just trying to stand in the news.
Respect. Yes. All right. Dang, I guess we didn't even get to the first super chat, huh?
No. But it's whatever.
Yeah. All right. But we back, though. We good now. We good.
You want me to hit the supers?
Yeah, we get a couple because we won't hit up TG in a little bit here, man.
Or do you want to just, you brought him up in this whole scenario. Cam Hayward replacement? JJ? Other names being thrown out there? Dominican Sue? Chris Wormley?
Wormley just signed. He just got picked up.
Oh, that's what they were saying. Like, we can pick him off the Panthers practice squad.
Yeah. I'm not signing anybody to start in place of Cam, personally. I'm going to initially roll out DeMarvin Leal. I'm going to roll with Larry O in the tandem of Montravius Adams and young Keanu Benton. Yeah, I'm going to roll with that. I'm going to rotate with Loudermilk. He's going to get in there. How often are we just sitting in, the true base defense? Because outside of that, once we go to our sub package ball, which we do still play a good amount of, now I'm rotating, I'm really sticking with my Larry O's and my DeMarvin Leals, but it just seems like a little bit easier to just get through that.
Even Benton too.
Yeah, I forgot Benton's name, but yeah,
definitely
him. Because I think playing a lot more this week.
I was gonna say I think Benton and Ogunjobi will be our staple
but
too.
But Benton did say that the coaches already hit him up once they found out that Cam was going to be going to IR and told him you're going to have to grow up a lot faster now because you're going to be playing a lot more. And what I saw on Sunday, I'm very encouraged for him. Remember, we came in here and we both said, he needs to play more. We didn't know it was going to be to this extent, but hey, ask and you shall receive. So we're going to find out, how, prepared he is for this opportunity, man. I hope he capitalizes on it, though, man.
Yeah, I don't think we have to make any knee-jerk reactions right here. Let's see how this D-line does because we got pieces. We got young, talented pieces. You mentioned Benton, also Leal, Ogunjobi. He's going to be our number one right now. And then Loudermilk, you got the combination of, we know, Loudermilk, Watts, Adams. I already said Loudermilk.
And those
Who
are
else?
the bodies
There's
that
another
you
one,
need, though.
Fehoko.
Yeah, those are the different bodies that you need, man. Absolutely. Yeah.
If we're having problems, maybe you do call up a Sue.
Yes, but you first want to see what these dudes got.
Yeah, there's enough of guys. You
because even
put draft
Sue,
capital in it.
I was say even with Sue, you're going to have a little bit of time where that's not going to be what it needs to be, and it still has its limitations, just because of where it's at. But he dope because of that draft class he was in, so it's all good.
Aaron Donald trade. Now that one, I would be for. I would definitely be for. But now I don't know if the Rams are tanking.
They when they look.
And there's the whole cap hit situation too. You got to worry about. I would give up a second-round pick for Aaron Donald right now.
If that's all it was, why wouldn't you?
And they would take on a good portion of his contract.
Yeah, I was about to say that's what you left out. I was about to say if it was just that, could have that. Take a third with it. But yeah.
Yeah, I'd do a second and a third. First, I maybe would if. Again, they took on his contract. I'd maybe consider it.
The only way I'm taking it first is if you truly feel like you can do it this season, I'll do it. But you got to really believe that you can do it this season. And then
when Hayward comes back, then you have Donald Hayward and Ogunjobi.
Right. But you really got to believe that this is your year. If you don't believe this is your year, you're going to set yourself up for a bad,
Big Jenks 412 says Rams are for sure tagging. They just beat the Seahawks.
The Jets just beat the Bills.
I don't think the Jets are tanking either, though.
I don't think so either.
Now they have limitations at quarterback. Now without Aaron Rodgers.
It might feel like a tank.
Man, I can't wait to hear you and TG go talk about this Jets and stuff.
TG don't want to talk no more. He's locked in. Fantasy league and everything. Hey, Madden league, update, right? Keep all that.
Well, actually, I might have to make an announcement.
Well, wait. Can you make the announcement while he's on?
No.
No? Oh, you want to do it now? Or you want to wait? It's your call.
We'll wait after the call.
Respect. But yeah, now all of a sudden, he has a very drastically different tone as it pertains to his affection and all this bravado for the Jets now. It's really...
Well, we knew why.
No, I don't care. No,
I
do not care. I've been rocking with the Bills regardless. If Josh were to go out there and get hurt, I'm not going to turn up like, all right, got the Bills. No, if that's who you make your bed with, that's who you land with for the whole duration of the season. He planted his flag early. You already got your flag. I got my flag. So, yeah.
Sure. Now, TG does seem like a team hopper, I guess you could say.
That's a very accurate assessment. I can assure you of that.
Like Seahawks are kind of his team, right?
I question sometimes, do you bleed black and gold or do you bleed Seahawks?
Obviously, yeah.
Okay.
He's got in the Steelers alliance here.
Don't forget he got some Washington over there as well. He do a lot of Washington alumni appearances. Just I just want to throw it out there.
I wouldn't have thought that.
He been in the Washington streets. That's all because he's a Maryland guy. Yeah, that's the crib. Yeah. So let's call him up though real quick.
So he's got like 4 or 5.
And y'all said I ain't got y'all be getting on me for just having 2.5. Yeah.
3.5 maybe.
Chill out, man. Dang, am I tripping?
I think we're good.
I don't hear anything though.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. What's the word, broski? All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we got the technology in the way it's supposed to, and now we are officially joined by the one and only Pittsburgh Steelers alum, a.k.a. my locker mate, but more importantly, he's a West Virginia Mountaineer alum, and especially this week where it's a backyard brawl taking place. Yes,
Moats, is it a coincidence you had TG call in on 9/13 day?
Oh baby, ladies and gentlemen, y'all know what time it is. Terence Garvin, aka my locker mate, almost heaven. How we living on 9/13 day. They call it a 9/13 day, baby.
9/13 day. We feeling good. We living good. I had a good week. West Virginia won.
Okay.
Pitt lost. It was a good week.
JMU won too. Go Dukes.
JMU got a dub.
Absolutely.
I was sending a lot of texts in to group chats and different stuff.
It got quiet from somebody got quiet in the text, bro. I don't know what happened, bro. It definitely
I had a long day.
I
was playing golf.
I don't know what that was.
And drinking.
It got real quiet. I was like, all right. But before we get too deep in this thing, I got to shout out Tito, the good vibes Whitaker, just simply hitting you with the RQQ to the good bruhs. So make sure I pass that around to you. Absolutely.
To the good bruhs.
For sure. But yeah, man. Before we even get into everything, we know you got some action this weekend, huh?
Yeah, we got action this weekend. We go down to New Orleans. Mm-hmm. We got Grambling University coming off of a tough loss against LSU. So we catching them off of that. Mm-hmm. Let's get to it.
Respect. I like that.
Get the legendary Hugh. You know what I mean? I get the matchup. I'm excited about it.
Okay. So, let's go. I like that. Nameless great face. That's how JMU feel. We got us a cool little game this weekend too. We got Troy. We just coming off of this UVA ACC victory. Deke. We just testing our. I already told you this. We just testing our. See where we at out here.
Right.
But there is also another game this weekend. I believe it's like right up the road too. So it was at Morgantown. It's probably like an hour and a half from here. Hour, 15 minutes.
Almost heavy.
Oh, what's the word? What is the word?
Almost heavy.
Almost
heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go.
Okay.
Almost heavy.
This doesn't sound too confident.
You see, he got real quiet right there. Don't get
TG, what happened?
Quiet, TG. You getting quiet over there, TG?
You just quiet. That's all you're gonna say.
Them boys gotta come down to hostile territory. You know what it is.
Everybody in the 412 said they singing "Sweet Caroline." That's what I keep hearing. That's what they keep saying.
They won't sing that in Morgantown. No, they won't. No, they won't. There's no way. When Country Roads kicks on, that means you just got whooped. Just understand that.
Ooh.
Country Roads kicks on, that means you just got
Take me
whooped.
home.
On top of that, check this out. Special things happen in Morgantown. We got special things happen in Morgantown. It's the Brawl.
Okay.
We're ready for it. I've been getting texts. Y'all
y'all coming off of a positive performance this weekend, right?
Yeah, we just won a game. You know what I mean? They coming off of an L.
Well, chip on our shoulder, exactly. I mean, you're putting words in my mouth.
On the shoulder.
Forget all that. It don't matter what you coming off of, what you are. My boys remember how you waved us off the field last year. My boys remember all that trash talk of the summer. My boys know you got to come to Morgantown, and things get extremely hostile in Morgantown. If you're going, you probably should call me so I can make some phone calls beforehand so you can be all right when you get down there.
He said, you got to check into the city, bro. Check in before you pull up in the city, bro. Let me just make a call ahead of time. You can't just pull up, Deke. Don't just pull up in there, Deke. Don't just pull up around in Morgantown, bro. You better call ahead like, yo, TG. Let your homies know I'm Deke. Have my face. Show them. Send a picture of what I look like around here. All right? I don't want no funny business going on.
Where you at?
Mm-hmm.
You headed to Morgantown.
Okay.
Get ready.
Okay.
It's going to be extremely hostile. Extremely hostile. And we got an elite DN in there. Top 2 in the nation in sacks. I don't know if you've been paying attention to some of the things that's been going on in Morgantown. But there's some good things cooking up over there.
Okay.
I don't know.
What's the quarterback talking about? Because I know in Pittsburgh, it's been some talk about some quarterback play.
Yeah.
What's your quarterback game talking about over there, man?
We got Gary Green. We got a nice dual threat. He can move. He can run. He can throw. He was at the Elite 11 with Peyton Manning earlier in the year.
Ooh, okay. So pedigree guy.
Good exposure. Come on. Come on.
Okay.
Come on. That's a guy.
Okay.
If he was 6'4", he'd be a first rounder.
Oh, so he got that type of talent going on.
Yeah, if he was 6'4", he'd be a 1. You know what I mean? Just give him some time, let him cook. I think he'll have an excellent game this weekend. All
right. Well, Deke, before I ask you about your quarterback and Jerkovich, Homer Simpson did say 13-9 happened in Morgantown. That was magical. I just wanted to let you know. I didn't know. I thought he was on your side. I don't think he's on your side right now, though, bro. I just want to let you know that's what Homer Simpson says. I just threw it out there. All right? I'm innocent, though. Yeah. I'm innocent.
I get that. Yeah. I get that. That's what you say when it's like, you got to think, bro.
Yeah.
That was the biggest moment in Pitt history.
No, not at all. Not at all.
The biggest moment in Pitt.
Not at all. It's just slight work. It's just something to remember. I was talking about that today. It's something to note, something to put on the calendar, something to remember, memorialize. But like,
that was the biggest moment in Pitt.
It's not. We got national championships.
That was, bro. That wasn't just a moment. That was the.
We got guys winning Heisman's up here.
That literally defined who they were as a program. Like that was the moment in Pitt history. You know. So it's like I get it.
I mean, we just won a conference championship. I don't think too long ago.
That was a couple years.
I don't think
WB
sniffed one, right?
Definitely wasn't that year. Them boys was like 2 and something that year.
Been a while. Wow.
Have you been watching the Swamp documentary?
I have not. I do want to tune in though.
Well, just let me give you some info on it. If you've been watching it, you'll see a lot of numbers pull up as they go through the documentary. Every time you'll see West Virginia at the top of that mountain.
West Virginia.
I don't know if you're paying attention. Like, we are one of those.
Mount
we just dealt with a little bit of
Mama.
adversity these last couple years, but we will stump
Now,
y'all.
Deke
I
said
remember
it's been more than a couple. He says it's been like a decade. He's been close to a decade now,
Never
but
a decade.
he says it was like a decade, bro.
They won backyard. They won one brawl. We won the last like 5 before that. He know what it is. He's coming to get punished this weekend. He's coming to get punished this week.
Well, here's the thing. You were talking about being at the top of the rankings and stuff throughout the Florida Gators documentary. But that's the thing about the whole 13-9. I just think it's crazy you're calling in on 9-13 day.
It is 9-13 day,
You
bro.
got knocked off by us.
It was. We was going to the Natty that year. That knocked us out the Natty. We came back the next year. We stomped you. We came back the next year after that. We stomped you. We came back the next year after that. We stomped you.
I don't even know if I can confirm.
Hold on. I got a question. I don't follow Pitt or West Virginia like that.
West Virginia.
Deke then brought up the national championships. Who got what? What's the count? And when were
Pitt
the most
has 9.
recent? What's the count? What was the most recent one?
West Virginia has 0. Pitt has 9.
Man, we're talking about now. Let's talk about what's going on.
Wait, you were just talking about like 15 years ago.
Hey, TG, that's
15,
crazy.
20 years ago.
TG, that's crazy.
Let's talk about
TG,
that.
that's crazy.
TG's moving the goal.
No, boy, that's crazy. That is crazy.
Tell me about this weekend.
All right. I like it though.
What's going on this weekend?
All right.
How y'all gonna get out of town?
So
When you get back on that freeway, you're going back with an L.
I don't see it. Well, TG was shouting out some of his West Virginia players. Can I shout out some Pitt players that are going to make impact?
Talk your talk.
Deke's X-Factor players for this game?
Talk your talk, baby. Talk your talk.
Well, if you didn't know, we have Gavin Bartholomew at tight end. This dude is going to be drafted. This dude is 100% legit.
He's not tall, is he? No, I don't know that dude.
He's tall.
All right.
Yeah, he's good.
Let's tall dude. Yeah.
Number 86.
Okay.
Really good. Our running attack, Pitt, we can do some ground and pound. Mm-hmm. We got guys like Rodney Hammond Jr., Sebo Flemister, Daniel Carter. Mm-hmm. And then Jerkovich at quarterback really disappointed me last week. I'm not even going to front. I'm not going to front. But dude is a fighter. Dude has that gritty Steel City mentality. He's from here. He came back for a reason. He knows the significance of this rivalry, and he's going to take care of business down there.
Okay.
Because he's not going to want to be hearing the country roads that TG's talking about. He's going to want to be hearing that sweet Caroline. That's sweet, sweet Caroline being chanted and sung in the crowd.
You know it's gonna be chanted if that even sounds like it comes on.
What?
Oh, no, this family friendly. This family friendly now. This family friendly. I'm just throwing it out ahead of time. This is family. This is very much family friendly. This is a TG. This is a family friendly PG-13 show. How far we into this? We an hour and 10. Oh, we an hour and 10 minutes. Never mind. You can let it fly. We an hour and 10 minutes into this thing. All right.
It sounds like that's coming on. Just know. You feel me? It ain't even enough seats in y'all. You won't have. It won't be a very nice pit outing. If you go in there, it's gonna be you sit here and your man can sit 10 seats away from you. It's not gonna be no friendliness. It's gonna be. I'm telling you, if you don't just walk in that stadium thinking it's sweet. Like it's gonna be extremely hostile.
Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. I like it though.
You know, West Virginia was ranked one of the top 10 spots in college football in terms of their stadium hostility. That's a fact. That's Google. You can Google that.
That's Googleable. You know I mean? That's Googleable. Yeah. I've seen that. I've seen that list. I've seen that.
It's Googleable. Mm-hmm. So you know what you're coming into.
I think that was a biased list.
I'm telling
he said it was an alum. He said a West Virginia alum made that list, man.
How come ain't no Pitt people get on it then?
We need our own stadium. I've been saying that.
Respect.
For how many years here?
Respect.
You only got your own stadium.
I know. We need one. You're preaching to the choir. Can you
club.
help me with that?
You got to rent a spot.
He said you hate it from outside the building. That's crazy. Craziness. All right. So, TG, before we start talking a little NFL ball, how does it go for you guys on Saturday night? Let me hear real quick.
28-3, West Virginia.
Convincing. Sheesh.
Almost heaven. West Virginia.
28-3.
Blue Ridge Mountain.
Let's go.
Shenandoah River. You know the song.
You really singing it, TG?
Yeah,
okay.
You know the song.
It sounds way better in stadium when everybody's singing it together, or maybe a little bit more. Yeah, a little bit more hydrated. I'm not hydrated enough for your vocals. That's all.
I think if I would have really sung it, you would have felt it. I
probably would have. It was just you. Yeah, I'm on my plants. I'm not on my liquids. So I need the liquids for your vocals to just, you know how my ears be acting funny sometimes. You know how that be, bro. It ain't you, it's me. Yeah.
I get it. And I do sing it so much better in stadiums. I've sung it so many times.
So many times. There it is. So many times. Let's go. All right, so he got it at 28-3, singing Country Roads. Talk to me, Deke.
Let me be realistic. 28-7. Let me be more realistic. 28-7.
That's respectable. Okay.
28-7.
21 point. Dang, 21 point better than y'all.
The only reason College Game Day is not there because they got to go to Colorado.
You know they got to go to see Prime. They got to see Prime right now.
The only reason
they got to go to Prime.
Yeah, they got to go to Colorado.
Got to go there. Other than that, they definitely would have been in the backyard brawl. 100%.
100%.
My score then?
How you seeing it happen, Deke?
I got it 28-3 Pitt.
Oh.
Crazy.
Oh, he said match that energy.
You're crazy.
He say sweet Caroline. That's what he said.
He's crazy.
That's what he's saying, bro. He said they gonna be over there singing the Sweet Caroline, man. Hey, what's that one spot, that wing spot y'all be going to out there in Morgantown? I forgot.
Varsity Club.
Varsity Club. I'm gonna say I knew that was the name. Varsity Club. They said they're gonna be swinging at the Varsity Club. They singing Sweet Caroline at the Varsity Club on Saturday night. That's what they said. That's what they told me. That's what they told. They said they're gonna be in that thing. Hey, you get a shot. Sweet Caroline on the karaoke. That's what they said, man.
Man, when you see that sea of gold out there, I'm telling you, it get things weird. That sea of gold, you feel me? A little bit striped with the blue.
Gotta have that striped blue. Gotta have that.
When they make that nature walk, they come touch that rock. They coming down that. Oh,
the nature walk. Okay. All right.
The greatest pregame walk. It's up there with LSU's.
Let's go.
You hear all the tradition I'm giving you here?
I'm peeping it. I'm peeping it.
You see what I'm putting down?
Okay. Respect.
They gotta come to Morgantown.
I like the tradition.
Things happen in Morgantown. I don't care who you are, where you come from. You gotta come to Morgantown. It's hard to get out of Morgantown. It's hard.
I like it. I like
You feel that?
I like that right there. Deke, you got anything else you want to put on this before we get up out of here? You got anything else you want to get off your chest?
I think this is just all empty talk from TG right now.
He's done.
Okay.
He don't have nothing else to put on.
No, I think this is all he's got. I think this is all he's got. Atmosphere.
This is last chance.
Yeah, I think this is all he's got. He knows Pitt's the superior team.
He did name a DN.
He won't say another thing. He won't say another thing for 365 days. That's done. This conversation is about to be over for a minute. We've been waiting.
Cannot wait. Oh my Deke. I cannot wait until next Wednesday. I don't care how this game plays out. I cannot wait until next Wednesday. Oh my God. Oh, this is going to be fire. I can't wait. This is going to be fire.
Here they come.
Let's go.
I'm telling you, you don't hear no doubt in my mind.
I like it, bro. I like it. Well, speaking of doubt, though, speaking of no doubt in your mind, we know that you have no doubt about your support and love for Antonio Brown, Mr. Big Chest.
Yeah,
and before you had called, we was actually talking about putting that Steelers jersey back on it. How you feeling? You seen the? I know if anyone seen the tweet, you seen the tweets. You probably was proofreading the tweet. He was like, "Yo, T, this straight." He was like, "Yeah, bro, you good?" I know you was. I feel you. You know what I'm saying? So what's up, man? How you feeling about your man saying, what's up? Just think about it. What do you say? Just think about it.
He always
hear me out. Just hear me out.
He's always ready. He ain't gonna get it, but he always ready. He always ready.
I ain't never seen him. I ain't never seen him not look in shape, not look elite. I ain't never seen that.
This movie has hit the credits, man. We're gonna keep going.
Man,
and I'm a fan. That's my guy.
Now, wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Way to put it.
Now, wait a minute. We not done then. You said it's in the credits. I'm a big Marvel movie guy.
Okay. I do feel that.
I love me a Marvel movie, especially when the credits come on. Because I know I'm going to see me something pretty dope at the end. Or it could be scary. Might be Thanos. Is it Thanos or is it something dope? I don't know which one I'm seeing just yet. I don't know. I kind of want to know, though.
But the movie don't always kind of go how we get that sneak peek.
I know. But it intrigues you, though. It'll have you hype for a little bit. It'll have you hype.
I think this is kind of like, hey.
It's like I'm joking, but I'm kind of not joking. I'm playing, but I'm kind of serious for real. What's up?
I think we would love to see it. I'd love to see 8-4 out there. It's gonna,
So he's not good enough to play. Is that what you're telling me? Wow. So TG is like Deke this week. It's 9-13 day. It's Pitt. It's the backyard bar. All that other stuff. Backyard brawl. Neither one of these dudes think AB is good enough to help the Pittsburgh Steelers win. You just said he's not good enough. You just said that's why you don't want him because he's not good.
Terence Garvin feels like he's more than good enough to play. He'll come be an elite receiver.
You said he's the number 3 receiver on the team. You said it's Pickens, Robinson, and then Calvin Austin. Is that what TG?
Terence Garvin didn't say that. Terence Garvin said that man will be a top 1-2 receiver on that team right now.
Why you had to go with your government though? That's crazy. He said, "Yo, Terence Garvin said this, bro." Terence Garvin. You're not gonna misquote me. I'm throwing it out there now.
You see what I mean? He'll be a top 2 receiver right now. That's what he said.
I ain't gonna lie, talent-wise, I'm with you. I think Deke, you kind of agreed as well, talent-wise. Just from
he beat top 3.
Talent only, just talent only.
He beat top 3.
Talent only. Okay.
Well, he beat top 2 with Deontay Johnson being out for 3-4 weeks.
Yeah.
Ooh. So my whole thing is we don't want to mess up his ring of honor right now. It takes a couple years to get in it, so there's no point in starting over that time. So, yeah, I don't want to see it.
Well, we've seen in New England that you don't have to be married to those rules. You could make exceptions. Brady's getting inducted. They made an exception.
I don't think they're going to.
We make exceptions all the time.
There's no point in messing with the clock.
I'm just saying. I mean, if he could help your squad win games, the way that people talk about this Steelers team, they speak on it as if Super Bowl aspirations are very much legitimate. And if that is truly the case, it's hard to win a Super Bowl without your number 1 guy, the guy that, wins all the one-on-ones, keeps the offense flowing on a play-in and play-out basis. It's hard to do that, as we've seen. And we know AB for a fact can do that. And he could do the deep ball.
Bro, AB still 8-4 now.
Hey, look. He in the tweet he said we need to feed GP George Pickens number 14. Pickens is public enemy number 1 right now. If you're on defense versus the Steelers, I'm looking at that. I'm saying take that away, bro. Good luck. I ain't worried about the rest. I got to make sure he don't get me.
Run the ball.
So what's up? So AB can't help Kenny. AB can't help Matt Canada. AB can't help this offense.
He can for sure.
So why you don't want to put that on, huh? Why you don't want to put that on?
He can't help this. He can't help
put that on.
As much as he can help. As much as he can help, I think it's still. The team's too young for AB, man.
Wow.
There's going to be more damage. There's going to be more hurt.
No. The coaches told Keanu Bitten that you got to grow it fast. They've already told him that. So what's the difference? Grow it fast, man.
That's going up against other teams.
Cam got hurt. He told Keanu Bitten you got to grow it fast. I just think you go into the offense. You say, team meeting offense. Matt Canada, you come here too, baby. All right, listen, guys. We're going to have a little fun this year. Y'all all got to grow it fast. Antonio Brown is on the team now. What? Like, just go like that, man. Yeah.
Hey, what? You got to think they bought Kenny, man. They ain't going to put Kenny in no hostile situation.
Does Antonio Brown make Kenny a better quarterback, yes or no?
On the field.
So what we talking about? I've seen Kirk Cousins look elite at times with Justin Jefferson. I've seen Ryan Tannehill be a Pro Bowl $100 million quarterback with A.J. Brown. I've seen Tua go from ill to... Is he the MVP front runner because of Tyreek? So what exactly are you saying?
Those dudes aren't running off the field.
What exactly are you saying?
Tossing their jersey into the stands.
To one side of the field with T.O.
Yeah.
I seen some things too, man. Of which I love it.
Come on, bro. What we on, bro? What we on? Hey, you was watching.
You off yet.
I've seen hey, that. Bro. For a fact, say that again. The plane was sitting on the Deke. The plane has never with a capital NEVER never set on the runway after it was time to go, except for one time.
I don't think his play is ever a question. He's elite. He's arguably, to me, when I name my receivers, yes, that's on not number 1. Like that's. Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, he in my convo heavy.
Like that's a Hall of Famer.
Heavy in my convo. Heavy. I'm
when
like,
these receivers be naming A5, I don't know how you don't name A5.
All right. I'm like, yo, hey, put your feelings to the side. We just talking ball. If we just talking ball, I'm taking AB over any of them. If we just talking ball. But we obviously know it's a little bit more than that.
Yeah,
that's 90 to 95% of AB's issue.
But what matters most, man?
It's all that off the field stuff.
But listen, T.O., we know T.O. was a little bit of a, off the field some stuff, but because he could ball, you live with it. T.G. was here.
It's not even off the field for AB.
So what we saying then? So what's up then?
It's just how he affect your quarterback. Like, how your quarterback scared to throw to the other side.
I've never seen Ben Roethlisberger scared to throw the ball to the other side. I don't know what you're talking about, TG. TG, I don't know what you're talking about, man. Nope. I don't know what you're talking about, man. I don't know what you're talking about. Nope. He's fine. Nope. Everything worked out good.
You really just brought up a good point. He's never played with a quarterback that wasn't like
He did, and that's when it didn't work. Carr.
Who?
Carr.
Yeah,
that's when it didn't work.
They didn't play together, though.
Nah.
Like, he was with Tom. He was with Ben.
Yeah.
We really think about it.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
He didn't have some Landry, though. Don't play. He didn't have some Landry.
I mean, but you know what I mean.
He didn't have some.
That's when Coolers got thrown over, and I love him. I was there. Oh, give me the ball. And that's my guy.
He was just tired. He wasn't thirsty anymore. That's all. He was just tired of drinking. He was like, yo, why y'all keep trying to hydrate me, man? Get rid of this Gatorade. That's all that was. Everybody knows that. Yeah,
I remember he knocked it over. I'm like, I feel you.
I'm just glad I ain't get wet. I'm like, I ain't tripping. God, give him the ball, man. It's not a bad idea to get him the ball. We can all agree with that, right? Yeah, it's usually the delivery is off. The message not as bad, though. The delivery just off sometimes.
I'm with you. I hear you. I don't think just the delivery.
Does AB make Matt Canada a better coordinator?
Maybe. A lot of I just think it chokeholds you, man. Sometimes it's hard to have like a superstar. Like it chokeholds you. It puts you in like a But
is he still considered a superstar at this stage?
Yeah, for sure. Still 8-4. I don't know. A lot of people can cover that. It's still open.
I ain't gonna lie. I feel like it's still open. I believe that
open.
way more than the other. I'm always on that. I ain't never seen AB not be open, bro.
It's still open. I stand on that.
Until I see something guarded, I ain't never seen it guarded.
Yeah.
And then when it is guarded, it's gonna make the freaky catch. So it's still never guarded, bro. I've never seen it guarded. Never.
It's still open.
Now, X Concepts in the chat says AB would single-handedly save Matt Canada's job. I don't hate that, man. I feel like the offense would just had it. We've never seen the offense more explosive than in that time with AB and the Killer Bees, right? AB, Ben, Elba. That's the most explosive we've ever seen in this offense.
Mm-hmm. So wait, what?
We ain't seen this offense look explosive outside of AB. Last time AB was here, it was very explosive, bro. That's all I'm saying, man.
Yeah.
It has been downhill since then. It just down. And now,
like TG said, I mean, it's just different eras.
that's crazy. AB
A lot has changed since then.
So AB's not good enough to play in this era. I got it. That's what y'all said. All right, I got it, man. All right.
No, putting words in our mouth.
I ain't putting no words in your mouth, man.
No, it's all the off the field stuff with him. On the field, yeah, he'd be fine.
Man, I don't know. I just like, and it's like I think it's so far fetched, but like, yeah, AB would make this team way better.
Yeah.
But you're not gonna get an AB.
You know I agree with both of y'all, man. Absolutely. It is fun though to just talk about it because the nostalgia, it always hits. The nostalgia definitely hits. You felt it. You know that. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you mean I wouldn't mind seeing AB out there with Pickens and Kenny throwing the ball? I mean,
with TG, you seen that Photoshop, TG. You seen what it looked like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, TG smiled a little bit when he seen that. He was like, oh, what's this? I remember that.
Man.
Is this the twerking game or is he jumping on the goalpost scaring the security lady? Which one we doing?
Whatever you want him to do.
You know what I mean? Which one? Or is he jumping and landing the front flip full speed as he scores the touchdown on the walk off? Like, which one is that? What we on? Like, which one?
You don't remember the I think the greatest AB catch to me, and it sounds like, was on the Ravens on that 2-yard line.
I know what you're talking about. The slant and Weddle. Yeah, absolutely, bro. I already know.
He had to put the ball out.
And the DMR and the color rush. The first time we broke them out. Come on, bro. You know what time we was on. Absolutely. Absolutely.
You know,
absolutely.
It's some legendary moments.
Yeah.
So like, that's a legend. That's a Hall of Famer. Like, let's not minimize nothing about it. And realistically, that's a first ballot Hall of Famer. So like, yeah.
Malachi called it the Immaculate Extension. That was the name of it. Shout out to Malachi Espisha. Reminded me on that, man. Appreciate you.
That was to win the division on top of that.
Bro, like, it was and remember all the talk that all season because we were trying to get Weddle and he signed with Baltimore over us.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I do remember that.
He chose them.
That's what I'm saying.
He was like,
he's made some moments in history that's like, oh man, wow. But it's kind of like
Bink the Batuzzi brought up the AB This Is Sparta moment versus, ironically, the Cleveland Browns. You remember that? That was my first time and that was my first time in stadium as a teammate to you guys, man. It felt a lot better than the opposite the year before when AB tried to house it on us in Buffalo. I was like, bro, what you doing? This is crazy. So I'm with you, baby. Yeah.
I mean, I just remember it. Like, I don't remember. Let me more say this. I remember running, and I remember being like, he's about to score, cut left.
Cut.
Yeah. He just kicked him in the face. I'll never forget.
Yeah, it shocked all of us. It was like, bro, what is he on? I love it, though. And then L Bell became L Bell that game. Absolutely.
L Bell. That's what
L Bell did the
run.
Yep,
that was the cut.
No shoe. Yep.
To the end zone.
That was that one.
Ran with his hands up, touchdown. And everybody was like, "Oh, we got one."
That was the one.
But
yeah, man. So we're not gonna we're gonna leave AB alone. Then we'll leave 484 where 84 is at. Now, Deke did bring up another gentleman though, because obviously our captain went down.
Okay.
Cam Hayward. Injured reserve, little growing situation. Gonna need a little knife, little nip tuck. You know how that go.
Mm-hmm.
But a couple names have popped up. I seen a JJ Wattage, And then Deke been floating around this Aaron Donald call. This Aaron Donald talk, man.
I've
So
seen him
how you
post
living over there, man? Huh? Either one of them intrigue you?
I mean, I think they both intrigue you a lot.
Oh, all right.
They're extremely
Hello.
I don't think they happen, but they're extremely intriguing.
Deke told me with Omar Khan, anything is possible. That's what he told me. That's why I'm in here talking AB. That's why we talking Aaron Donald, and that's why we talking JJ Watt. Because Omar Khan has proven that there are no limitations to what he's willing to do. His bag and his talk game seems infinite right now, man.
I don't think LA is up there in tank mode that hard yet.
That's what I said after seeing him week one.
I think if you want that, you're gonna really have to pay for that. And I don't think they're tanking that hard yet.
Gotcha.
You with me?
Yeah.
I think you got a shot at that, like, you know what I mean? Like right before the trade deadlines.
Yeah.
Like,
So we're gonna have to wait a little bit. All right.
I think you get
And that's
that
too
right
long. Cam should be back in a week or two around that point.
But I'm just saying that's the only chance to see that.
Gotcha.
You don't just see that. You know? Who else you said?
JJ, we got JJ Watt. JJ was he in
JJ.
London? He's in Europe somewhere. I feel like he was doing something with the soccer team.
Yeah,
I
don't think he's coming back.
JJ on
He was commentating last week, wasn't he?
I was about to say I seen JJ.
I think he was in the
on
booth, bro.
show.
Yeah, he was with Cowher and them.
JJ was sitting real comfy.
Yeah, he was with Bill Cowher and them boys on CBS.
That wasn't even Fox. That was like halftime.
Yeah, he an analyst. Yeah, he was like with the real boys.
Yeah, I think JJ's gone. As crazy as that sounds, and I didn't think JJ would be gone. I think JJ might be gone. That one might be. Holla at me later. It's like, cause it's a good seat. That's a good seat,
bro. You don't just get that seat. Them the seats that you stay in for like 20 years. Yeah.
It take a minute, or you had to,
somebody got to get sick to pass off of that thing. Yeah, you don't just
you don't just get that seat. So I think the fact that he's sitting there, he look like he comfy. You don't look like but TJ is his brother, and anything is possible with that.
Especially when little brother asks. If little brother asks,
I ain't gonna say that. That's way more realistic than Aaron Donald.
I can see that.
Yeah, because you still got to worry about the numbers and stuff with Donald.
Because you could get JJ if he's like, I just want to play with my brother. I don't care what the number is. You could always just do that. But with AD, the Rams ain't going for, we'll just give him over there to you for free and we're going to take on the contract too. Absolutely not.
If you want AD, you'd have to pay for that.
Bro, what? It's going to cost you draft pieces, multiple high ends, and you still got to take on some of that contract.
Yeah, they're going to want a lot for that. And the perception is reality. So perception of that is like, you're not getting that. Yeah. That's going to cost a ton.
Nah, respect.
Respect. A ton. Yeah. All right.
Okay.
I don't think that's a bad defense. That's a good defense. Don't panic yet, man.
Well, that's what I was about to ask you. I got two games I wanted to talk to you about. The first one would be Steelers-Niners. What's your pulse on the team right now?
Oh, I think it's still a good team. They didn't run the ball well at all. At the end of the day, that team's built to run the ball. So they need to run the ball. If they don't run the ball, then they don't need to be like, they're in trouble. You know what I mean? They're in trouble if they can't really run the ball like they want to run the ball. They need to run the ball and move the chains, control the clock, and then they'll be able to get those explosive plays that they're looking to get. But they need to run the ball.
Run first versus trying to open it up, pass first, and run as a secondary option.
They're not all the way ready to just let. I know Kenny Cook.
But you saw what it looked like in the preseason. How you just dial that back. How you just say, all right, I can't throw it deep no more. Let's just start running the ball. Let's get back to being more balanced, like we talked about this offseason. How you get back to that after what we saw this preseason, man?
It's just a little different. And he had a good preseason. He had the hype. It's all there. It's still there. Just gotta get their flow a little bit, but they gotta run the ball. They gotta open that up. They're not just gonna come play 7-on like that and just think it's gonna be good. They gotta run the ball.
Game flow screwed that up a little bit too. Them getting up early, and then we couldn't run the ball too. We were struggling running the ball. Niners got they got that front seven.
I just look at it like part of multiple Niners defense, run defense, flow of the game, but still when we talk 10 attempts and one of those attempts being Kenny scrambling,
sure,
that's not enough. You know what I mean? But the pros or the debate is when you're down 2 scores, are you willing to remain patient and trust that, all right, we can run this ball, be methodical, and get a drive, score, or flip field position? Defense is going to stop them. I don't, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
especially when the run game for the most part
Right.
wasn't working.
Yeah.
We were running into a brick wall.
Yeah.
But I'm with you. Yeah, I want to be balanced. I
ball.
want to run the ball and
Run the ball.
complimentary both sides, right?
Yeah.
Run the ball.
We
Run the
start
ball,
passing
control
good, then
the
you
clock.
run it because they have more softer personnels out there. You know, whatnot.
Run the
Yeah.
ball. Control the clock. Take your shots when you want to. Then catch them. Get them in that big personnel. Spread them out a little bit.
Yeah.
Hit an Allen Robinson. You know.
And
Like,
Allen played well, man. Shout out to Allen Robinson.
Allen did play well. She did play well. I think just in reality, bro, long story short, they didn't run the ball. Like, they didn't play bad. They got some things going right before halftime. They just never ran the ball. They never got that thing cooking.
No. Now, we know you had your feelings about quarterback. In terms of Kenny, man, you brought up different options, tanking, sticking with him, all this other stuff. What was your feelings about his performance on Sunday? And, where you stand now?
I mean, I think they just got to get going. Like I said, it all starts with running the ball. I don't think we got a total fair assessment of him yet. First of all, he's still playing. He's still a rookie in a sense.
Yeah.
Like,
he ain't had 17 under him yet. Yeah.
But he's still a rookie. He's still a baby. So he's still filling stuff out. He's still finding his spots. He's still finding where he can do certain things.
Yeah.
But I think running the ball would just make the whole game easier for everybody involved. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For all parties. I think they have to run the ball.
Well, and we know
Yeah.
in that run game, man, it will help limit some of the exposure to negativity for Kenny. I feel like at times, on Sunday's game, man, just the sheer volume or the amount of, throws that he was having, it was just going to put him more in harm's way. And especially when you're playing against a defense like what the Niners have. A mistake here or there versus some of these other teams, it's a tip pass and it kind of falls harmless to the ground. We saw with the Niners, even when they had the uncharacteristic drop pick by Fred Warner, when he had another opportunity, they capitalized on it and it really hurt us at the time. That's one of them things, where when you're putting it in the air as much as we were without being able to have some type of, all right, man, this is the counter to that, man, this isn't working, we can still do this. That's how them games do kind of get out of hand, like, we were experiencing a little bit on Sunday.
I agree with you. I mean, at the end of the day, San Fran's a good defense. That's an elite defense. San Fran was a bad elbow away from being in the Super Bowl last year. San Fran, you know what I mean? San Fran, that's an elite team.
Okay.
They always play defense. Like, they got a new D coordinator, but that thing's still biting. Their corners play physical. Their linebackers can run. They get downhill. They got good D-line play. That's a good team. They got a safety. They got Baby Troy back there. Man, what you mean? He should be a Steeler.
He looked just like when he pitched that ball, bro. I loved it. I didn't love the fact that it was happening, but I loved to see because it did look just like some Troy stuff, bro.
Like Troy.
TG, you got any takes on the Steelers defense?
I thought their defense played cool. I thought they played cool. They was on the field a lot. I didn't feel like I just thought it was the first game. I thought Pat P was balling. But then at the same time, he had 2 scores on him.
Yeah.
But I thought he was locking up over there. I thought it was just one of them days. Like, it was a tough day. Tough day in the office.
Concerned at all for the D-line without Hayward? Or you think we'll be all right with Keanu Benton, the Dewey drafted in the second round, Ogunjobi, and then all those other depth guys?
I think it'll be all right. TJ went crazy over there. You got to keep that cooking, Well,
it was funny when you had said the thing about Pat P. He was like, bro, he was balling. And he was kind of, gave it the 2 tutties. I'm like, bro, I felt like that was our defense. At times, our defense, I felt like we were balling.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, bro, we giving up a 60-yarder here. We giving up a bomb here. Are you cooking? I'm like, dang. But at the same time, looking at TJ go berserk out that joint.
Okay.
And I'm like, bro, we nice.
Okay.
So, yeah, man. That might have been the defense as a whole, bro.
I think it's don't panic yet. Don't panic yet. Let this thing keep cooking.
Okay.
And let's see what it is in a few minutes.
Okay.
Let this thing keep cooking. I think another week gonna tell you a lot. This week will tell you a lot.
Extra day though. Monday night, man. Extra day.
Teams coming in here off a big AFC North win. They feel like they hot a little bit. They scored a lot of points. They're gonna try to run the ball. They're going to control the pace. It seems like, honestly, this is two AFC North teams. They're built just alike. So let's see. Like, this will be a lot of, you can get some couple questions answered here, But that's where we're at.
All right. Now, Deke, you said you had you would ask my another team, man?
TG did mention Monday night.
Oh, here he go.
TG, thoughts on the Jets now?
No, not the Jets. On your New Jersey Jets.
That's not my Jets.
That is your Jets. That is your Jets. You were very adamant about it from start to finish all off season. That has been your team. In fact, you were saying that was your team before Rodgers was even officially a part of the team. So that's definitely your team, man. So what were your thoughts on your team Monday night? Your victorious team, might I add, man. Beautiful fashion.
That ever happened in the history of football. Like I know it's not been nobody like bro. It was so much hype for that team, bro.
What they built the whole offseason on it, man.
They put them boys on Hard Knocks. It wasn't a show, radio, TV. You couldn't see about the Jets. Like. I drink the Kool-Aid. I seen it. You can't tell me that team wasn't about to make a run. But that team, and I know Coach Salamate is like, oh, you think we dead? That team feels like we dead.
You say, yo, I know they ain't dead, but bruh, it just like felt dead. I'm like, y'all got the walk-off, punt return. Them boys, they went from celebrating to, reality hit.
I thought the touchdown was great. I ain't gonna lie. When I went to sleep, I was like, it's over. They might not score another point. But they came back and they got it hot.
I loved it, bro. It was beautiful. It was like one of the ones where you're watching the defense and you like, bro, if you're a defender, you love this, but it's pissing you off because you like, bruh, what is up with this offense right here, man?
Bro, I woke up because I took a nap at halftime. I woke up. It was the end of the third.
Yes,
like,
bro.
Game.
Yes, bro.
What's going on?
Yes, bro. Let's go.
So, bro, I was devastated though, man. I was one of the many people. I'm like, there's no way. I thought it was a foot.
Bro,
like,
we was both hoping that, man.
Yeah. I'm like, there's no way this is a season ender.
Yeah.
Ain't no way. This is a foot. And then, you see everything. It's just bro, that team was built for a run. And they were built off this quarterback.
Yeah.
So
all the pieces they brought in was for that. Yeah.
They brought the offensive coordinator in for him. Like, they brought
that boy said we ain't seen Hackett be a nice coordinator outside of with Rodgers right now.
Right.
They brought these people in for them.
But think about this, though. Hackett was just in Denver last year, so maybe Zach is a better quarterback than Russ. So maybe
I can't say that. Russ looked good.
So maybe Zach will get more out of Hackett's offense than Russ could. That's all I'm saying, man. Let's find out, bro.
No, Russ looked like he had it, man. He was throwing some lasers.
He's never had to throw of the pro day. He's never had to throw of the combine. I've seen Zach Wilson roll out to the left, spin back, and then throw it middle of the field, very late, 70 yards, bro. I've seen it, man. I've seen
that in regular season.
No, but he ain't do it in the pro day with all them cameras and all them people there. He did that. Zach did that. Nobody else.
But I seen Zach lose 6 straight at the end.
I don't know what you're talking about. You bringing up old stuff now. Stop bringing up old stuff, bro. I don't remember that. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm just saying.
I ain't remember none of that happening, man.
It's the same defense.
I remember Zach Wilson having an electric all season about a year ago, man. Hey, you better hide all your mother's friends out there, all right? Because Zach ain't playing. He back in the lineup, okay? So put some respect on what Zach do, okay? Y'all know what he on. Y'all know what time he is. All right.
Okay, I hear you. I mean, I'm with you.
Roll with your guy, bro. Stop backing down off of your guy, man. You love the Jets. Keep that same energy, man. Injuries happen. They're part of the game, right?
No, we never did that.
Injuries are next man up, bro.
Well, if you had to
Von Miller
to
wasn't
another
out
team,
there.
what would it be?
Nope. Don't give no ideas. Von Miller wasn't out there. Von Miller's still injured. So yeah.
Man, I just think
y'all without y'all Super Bowl champ, Buffalo without their Super Bowl champ. Boom. That's a fair trade. That's a fair trade.
Very, very different.
That is a fair trade. Y'all got a Super Bowl champ, future Hall of Famer that's out. We got a Super Bowl champ, future Hall of Famer, he's out. Same thing, bro.
No,
it's the exact same thing, bro. You got a Super Bowl MVP? No. You got a Super Bowl MVP?
You know the importance of a quarterback.
You got a Super Bowl MVP? We got a Super Bowl MVP. Both are out. So what's the difference? They're both MVPs. They both have reached the confetti and been the best player on the field at the confetti. They're both future Hall of Fame, first ballot Hall of Fame guys. They both have, hundreds of $1 million contracts. First rounders.
The fair way to look at it is
about it, bro.
You take out Rodgers, you take out Allen. That's
not fair. That is because Rodgers is a Super Bowl champ. You've already made it clear. One has a Super Bowl, one has not. You said if you don't have a ring, you just like everybody else. You said Josh is like Kenny, is like Burrow, is like everybody. That's what you told me. So you can't say Rodgers is like Allen being out because Rodgers is different. He's a champion. So Rodgers like Von being out. And Von is out right now. So it's equal.
No, they're both like top 5, 6 quarterbacks.
I don't know what you're talking
about.
Yeah.
No, check this out. Let me give you how it's going to be. Rodgers getting hurt is equivalent to Tom Brady getting hurt that year. We might see some rules get changed because of this.
He said.
Well, that's what we were saying earlier. I think it will.
Mandatory
grass. This is the one.
This is NFL altering. Like, what do you mean? Like, it's not just affecting his team. This is NFL altering. Like, oh no.
They really do might make everybody like put that grass field down though, bro. I can see it.
They should.
I can see it.
They should have done this, but yeah, I think this is the wake-up call.
This is NFL altering. This isn't just.
I mean, nobody could hit a quarterback in their legs all because of Brady.
Because of Brady.
All them quarterbacks they got hit beforehand. Nobody said anything. Brady get hit, get hurt. They say nope, we're changing the rule. That's crazy.
The only thing that can save this day is if Batman returns. You know what I mean? If Superman comes back, if Tom finds his way,
come on to New York, baby. Actually, it's New Jersey. Go to New Jersey. Come on down to New Jersey.
Tom comes and fixes it.
Come on down to New Jersey, baby.
But even the names they're calling, I'm like Phillip Rivers. I love Phillip Rivers. That's not it. You know what I mean?
TG, we're on the same page. I think you call Brady and everyone else is no. You'd rather go with Zach Wilson.
You got to call Tom, or you got to call Manning off the Manning cast. Like, that's about it.
You calling all these stationary quarterbacks, bro.
Man, I hear you.
What is the weakest link of the Jets team as a whole? Prior to Aaron Rodgers going down, their biggest weakness, and it still was very clear for 4 quarters, it's that offensive line, bro.
Yeah.
You bringing up Brady, that's not mobile. You're bringing up Manning, that's not mobile. Heck, Matt Ryan, that's not mobile. You better start looking at the mobile list, all right? So let's see. You got Cam Newton. You got Marcus Mariota. You got Colin Kaepernick. You got, oh, no. Is Trevor Siemian considered mobile?
I would just go Wilson over all those guys.
Man, I mean, you could go get Mariota. You know,
the homie Kel said trade for Tyrod. I don't hate that. I mean,
I like that.
I like that a lot.
I like that. I actually do like that.
You know what Tyrod from too, bro? He'll go out there and cook. Stop playing. Stop playing. He'll go out there and cook.
But I don't
trade for Trey Lance.
Trade for Trey Lance. Trey get traded twice in the same season, but that's a rough go.
I'm gonna be honest with you. It's not a human out here right now that's like gonna be like, yeah, that's it. Like they're
trade
all
for
like,
Fields, maybe.
No. Now he said, but hold on. Deke just said trade for Trey Lance or Justin Fields. Chicago not trade for Fields. They're not giving that up. They still believe in that. Trey Lance though.
I said something crazy like, man, find a way to get Kirk Cousins over there. Like, nah.
But Kirk, bro, Vikings ain't giving up on Kirk. Kirk still can cook. Kirk know what he doing.
These people know you desperate right now. Like you can. And this might sound crazy. I think Mason would be an interesting one to kick the can on and see about.
Mitch?
I would call about that.
You low key could get some. I feel like because of their situation, you could get something off of them right now.
Oh yeah.
They are in a bind because they have everything in place to go, but
I bet you they wait a couple weeks though to see what Wilson does.
I feel like you have to.
Rico Harmon in there.
Because if Wilson does like work out a little bit, you'd rather have him than probably a Mitch or some of these other backups you're talking about.
Bro,
the thing is this though, they didn't even believe it this offseason, which was why they went all in to get Rodgers and why they even had the moment where they flirted with Lamar. So they've clearly made it. They know, and everybody in that organization know how they feel about Zach. That's why everybody looked like they mama passed away when Aaron Rodgers went down and Zach had to come out. They like, bro, what?
You got to think it's people that haven't talked to Zach.
Yeah.
That's like, oh.
We don't need to talk to Zach anymore. Zach, you a nobody. You're not important.
Now I got to come really talk to you. Like,
I got to be buddy with you again. Oh, now I got to fake laugh at your joke. Oh, God, I don't want to do this.
Redemption story, maybe.
We're going to see, man.
But the crazy part is, once again, it's nobody that can come make it feel better. Like, this is devastating.
I'm just happy for you, man. I'm just glad that you're going to get to ride your gangrene, your Jets, Jets. I was so happy for you. I should have texted you Monday night when y'all won. I should have been like, bro, congrats on that win, man. Y'all earned that, bro. Y'all balled out. I'm so proud to see y'all get that type of win. Deke said he offered me condolences for Monday night. I told Deke I was glad the game turned out the way that it did. Couldn't have turned out better. I loved everything that I saw from start to finish. It was exactly what I needed to see out there. It was beautiful.
I'm not part of the nation.
It was beautiful. You are definitely part of the Jets nation. You got a green shirt on right now, don't you? I know you got green on over there. You got the Kelly green on. Which green you wearing?
Oh,
you got the throwback uni on. You got the throwback script, or you got the Sanchez. Which one you on? You on the Bart Scott, or you on the Testaverde? I'm just checking, man. All right.
None of the above.
Who's your squad now, TG?
Oh wow.
Hold on, wait.
You better not say Seattle.
I'm just.
You see, he want to say Seattle. He want to say Seattle bad.
Why not the Steelers, man? You're pure blood and everything, right?
He wanted to say the Steelers.
Why not the Steelers?
He's talking Seattle over there. I'm telling you, he instantly thought Seattle. He was like, Geno for president.
I'm just a fan of players now. You know what I mean?
It's the NBA for TG.
Yeah, you know how it is.
I thought you was gonna pull your alumni card out with your Commanders. You know, I just ain't know how you was feeling. I ain't know what time you was on. You know what I mean? I don't be knowing. Yeah.
I'm just playing a good business right now. Like, I like Magic in the office, you know.
I know that's the crib for you. I know that's like a homecoming. When you go back, they like, oh, TG home. Oh, it's TG. TG back in the spot. What up, though?
Baltimore's a crib.
Bro, it's literally 30, 40 minutes up the road. What we talking about, man? They come right down there from Park Heights and Shirley, and they come right down there to the DMV, and they get that mambo and start beating their feet with y'all down there. I know that's like you be beating your feet and you be doing all that bounce. Yeah, I know how y'all get it in, man. Come on, bro.
You didn't see the video of the fan beating the fan up?
I did see the fan beating the fan up. I did see that.
I
did see that, bro. I definitely. But that always happens like that down there. You know that.
It's Big B.
I like it, bro.
Yeah, I'm in turmoil. I've lost my Madden team and all that.
No, you did not. That is your team. Updated rosters and everything, man. I love updated rosters. I just want to let you know, updated rosters is like, it's a great. Whenever Madden thought of that, initially it caught me off guard, but it makes it more realistic. So shout out to the updated rosters, man. Shout out to all the updated rosters out there in Madden, baby. Mm-hmm.
I'm scrambling like the Jets.
Bro, you got the number 2 overall quarterback. Number 2 overall pick at quarterback. But what you talking about? Yeah. Zach is a higher pedigree player than Kenny Pickett is. And you hear the optimism Deke has for Kenny. So I know you got to be feeling electric about your boy Zach. I'm not going to let your words lie to me. I know how you feel deep down. That's your team. That's your guy.
I hear you.
That's your guy.
I hear you.
And Zach, you trust.
No. Well, I've never said that.
It's all good. It's all good, Dave. It's all good. I like it, though. I like it. All right. Trying to think. We done did our backyard brawl talk. We done talked about our in-house stuff, potential replacements. We even asked you about Mr. Put It On. And now we done closed it up about your New York Jets. All right, salute you then, man.
Can I say something?
I'm listening, babe. What you got for us, man?
Is the Steelers going to put robots in their stadium?
Oh.
No.
Oh.
No, we won't do that.
No, we don't do that shit here.
Oh. I mean, why not? Could you get more consistent cheering out of that? Is that where are you going with this thing, TG? I'm just saying, are you worried about the team being booed? The home team? What you worried about, man?
I'm just curious if they would do it, man. Because I mean, the stadium had a lot of red in it.
I mean, we've been a part of stadium takeovers. That's not our first time being a part of a stadium takeover. We've been about a TG, you've been some stadium TG. You done been out there in that black. We done took over some stadiums. You know what that felt like. We done took over some stadium. Deke, you just took over. I done seen you in attendance taking over a stadium. Deke, I've witnessed you. I've seen that. It just so happened that it happened at the crib this time, and like the inverted way. Yeah.
I was just curious. I had to ask about the AIs, man, because I was,
You bring up a good point, though, man. You bring up a good point, because it was a sea of them out there. I said, Lord, mama, what is this? Yeah.
I was like, I wonder if Pitt would do that.
Man. I was at one point in the fourth in stadium, I was contemplating, like, maybe we need to pull the Colts and just, like, pump our own sound in, because it was literally just Niners drowning out everything, bro. I was like, yo, maybe we need to just turn up the Larry, just hit that little switch up there in the announcer's box. Just, you know what I mean? Give us a little volume, man. I don't know, baby. I don't know.
Bounce back week this week for the fans, too.
There it is.
I'll be down there. I'll get it straight.
Okay. Deke said he pulling up with you got a pack on you?
Always.
Let's go. Love it. All right, then. Deke, you got any closing remarks? You got anything left?
28-3 Pitt.
God, double down with it. All right. I'm going to spin it back to you, then, my dog T Jizzle. Any closing remarks for your side?
You know what it is. You got to come to Morgantown.
All right, then.
Territory.
All right.
Hostile territory.
Call
before you get down there.
My dog. There it is.
Call before you get down there.
There it is. There it is. So, well, we'll be hollering at you next weekend, man. Can't wait to hear this one. Oh, baby. But as always, definitely appreciate you, my dog.
Hey, we got to do our picks, man.
Oh,
whenever y'all ready.
You hear?
We got to do our picks. Y'all pick y'all 12 games like Lee Corso, and I guarantee I'll win every week. Let's do our picks. Y'all let me know when y'all ready.
All right. So how you feeling, Deke? Because I know yesterday me and TG was recording our locker mates.
Okay.
And we had introduced a little 12 games. It was a mix of college and pros.
Oh, you pick your own best 12 games.
But like we did it together, and then we was like, yo, these are the games that we like, and then we both like, all right, let's pick win or loss, like that, right? Yeah. So like say you.
So you already have the 12.
Yeah, we did. I can send them to you.
Yeah, just send them to me.
All right.
It was spread or what?
He didn't want to do spread, so we said let's do it straight up there. He got scared of the spread though. He don't like
straight
spread.
Up.
He wanted to go straight up, just pick.
Man,
Yeah,
okay.
I was like that's a little different.
Okay,
but it makes it simple too though. Yeah.
These are like locks.
So put it like this, right?
Or just close games.
Close games, but you always include your alma mater school too. So like JMU was on the docket. They played Troy. Obviously, Pitt, West Virginia was going to be up there, but whoever like your team was, you was going to have them up on that team. So of the 12 games, one game is going to be Pitt guaranteed each week. One game will be JMU, and obviously the WV part, right? Especially at this stage, because all those games should be good conference games going forward. But then from there, it was like, yo, all right, man, we got Florida versus Tennessee. We like this matchup. We got Colorado State. We like that. All right, league-wide. Who do we got? All right, I think we had Steelers Browns on that docket. It was a couple other NFL games. You know what I mean? So all of that to equal up to 12, and then from there, it's like, all right, well, who you pick for this matchup? All right, who you got for that one? So if you down, I got the 12. I can send it over there to you, baby. We can make that happen, man.
All right, let me look at it.
Make that thing roll.
I'll figure it out.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. So, yeah, there you have it then. All right, well, I guess I do got to get your score prediction for the weekend, though. Steelers, Browns, Monday Night Football, TG, who gets it done? Why he laugh already? You hear that laugh? Did you hear that? Did you hear that laugh? That's the with all due respect. He just gave you with all due respect.
No, he already made the prediction last week.
He just gave you with all due respect, man.
He said we'd win this week.
He literally just gave you all due respect. I just heard that. I just heard that. That's all due respect. All right. I know TG. I'd have been around TG for a while, man.
I think this would be a dog fight. I think
I'd have been around TG for a long time, Deke. I'd have been around for a long time, Deke. This is with all due respect. I don't care what he's about to say. This is with all due respect.
Hey,
I'm listening.
I think it ends in a great game, a field goal, 31-28. Cleveland. But next week will be the bounce back week for sure.
Why you keep telling us always next week with you?
Yeah, it's this week,
It's
man.
always next. You hear?
We don't care about your next week prediction because
it's always next week,
you're
man.
flipping from your next week prediction from last week.
They're gonna get ready this week. They're gonna be ready to compete this week. They're gonna be ready. They're gonna need one more week.
Okay.
It's not this week. It's next week.
All right.
It's not this week. It's next week.
All right.
But don't panic. Don't panic at all.
You don't think they're gonna panic if this defense give up 31 points in prime time, bro?
31-28.
But if we score 28 points, they might forget about it. They might forget about it. But if you give up 31 points, bro, that's 30 points back-to-back weeks. What we doing?
31-28. You know what I mean?
Our defense gonna be better than that.
I was like, man, we can't be saying we got an elite defense and we giving up them 30 burgers.
Yeah, I like us getting 28. I like us getting 28. But his defense gonna be better.
2023 now. Don't act like that.
Oh, you know I ain't tripping. I'm just. Hey, let me just throw it out there. I just be throwing it out there. That's it. Because the Niners ain't give up 23 points. So you can say that all you want. The Niners ain't give up 23 points. The Bills defense ain't give up 23 points. The Jets defense ain't give up 23 points either. So it's multiple teams. It's defenses out here that are not giving up 20-something points, man. Yeah.
True.
We can't be giving up 30. I mean, but I like it though. Don't. Hey, I understand where you are coming from, and I will leave it at that, man. I 100% understand where you're coming from, baby. All right. But with that being the case, baby, salute you, man. We always appreciate you. Good luck this weekend, man. Take care of business down there in the boot, all right? All right, man. Come back with Hugh Jackson and Grambling State head on a steak. You know what I mean? Like, that's how you know how we on, man. All right, go hunt. My dog.
Go hunt.
My dog.
We do hunt. All
right, baby. I'll holler at you. Peace.
Peace, bro.
There we go, ladies and gents, boys and girls, the one and only Terence Garvin, former Pittsburgh Steeler, West Virginia Mountaineer, and resident team flip-flopper. So, yes, I like his game, though. I like it.
He said he's a player's guy now.
You said him, right? He didn't turn the NBA on us. I said, that's crazy how that worked. Crazy.
So where do we go from here?
Man, let's
6 o'clock.
We ain't even hit supers. Yeah, hit the supers. Yeah, because we definitely, I don't think we got past like the first two free.
Fish Momentum says bounce back week.
Yeah, we stole the first one. That's what I thought.
Hashtag Brown Steelers. Hashtag Mr. Jack Myers Jr.
Let's go. Nah, salute you on that, man. Definitely bounce back week. We got to have it this week too, man. And always salute Jack Myers Jr. Mr. Jack Myers Jr., baby. Absolutely.
Cliff the Dark Knight, no matter what, Canada is gone after this season. Out of all the 32 OCs, I mean, if we win a Super Bowl, I think he'd stick around. He might get some head coaching calls around the league, too. Out of all the, maybe that's what he means. Like, if we have a lot of success, Canada will be gone because he'll get some head coaching calls.
I mean, think about
or if
Flores,
it's bad, then
man.
he'll get cut.
They came and got Flores. Like, yo, y'all look all right.
He says out of all 32 OCs, though, Canada was the only one hired with less than 1 year NFL experience. Tomlin messed up.
I mean, we can always criticize the hiring experience and things like that, but there are multiple coaches that somebody had to take a chance on that you didn't know who they were until they got the opportunity. Mike Tomlin had never been a head coach before he got this opportunity, you know? It's just one of them things, man. So we can't go back and do the whole, well, man, I can't believe they hired that dude. Yeah, he's taking a chance on him. We're going to see, though. But I do agree. This is like the make or break year for him right now, man.
Fish Momentum TG wants sour grapes for the L. Hashtag PitWV.
Let's go. Yo, he's talking, but you can hear it sound hollow.
It wasn't even the same as last week.
It sound hollow,
it's just because now it's game week. It's like, okay, we keep bringing up the atmosphere and stuff.
It's like when you see
I need a little more than that.
You ever seen somebody that they ain't really want to go over there and say something to that person, but they had to go over there and say something that's like, all right, let me just talk like I really want to be over here, but we all could tell like that person ain't really want to be over there. That's what it sounds like with TG. Like, he's trying to
correct me if I'm wrong. Haven't I heard like other West Virginia people have said like the atmosphere isn't the same as what it used to be. Like the vibes aren't the same.
Yeah. That's what it's like. I be hearing two different. I'm like, yo, what are you talking about when you were there, TG? Or are you talking about like the past 5 years? I think it's a difference.
We got Fish Momentum also saying he's got two here. Ambition Live at Stage AE. November 12th, Steelers Tailgate.
Let's go.
Fish Momentum says, get rid of Canada dry. Hashtag we need a new OC.
Let's go. Let's go.
Tito Good Vibes gifted a membership to Spice Creations.
I like it. And we also had the King Herc gifted membership as well. So, Tito, Good Vibes, the King Herc being rock stars at life, along with the individuals that just got those memberships.
John Pell got the King Herc.
Pell. Shout out to John Pell. And the other one you said was Spice Creations. Welcome to the Upper Room. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
We got Skydiving Hack, just saying hashtag Big Deke Investments. Over under Kirk Cousins, 0.5 interceptions Thursday night.
All right.
Oh, that's an over.
Take the over on that.
That's an over.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Oh, yeah. Who do they play? They got the Eagles.
Well, it's not even about who they play. It's just the volume. He's going to have to throw the ball 40 sometimes.
Thursday night football, big game. Yeah. I'm expecting a pick.
Yeah, a pick. Yeah.
Hunter Gaming going to – that's actually a pretty good game for – Thursday night. Yeah. Isn't this a repeat of last year's Thursday? Or was last year Sunday night or Thursday night? But those Sunday two played in prime time. Yeah. Hunter Gaming going to the Texans game. Anything I should expect on a road game? Never been to a road game. I know Steeler Nation. Hashtag Sabotage8. I think you're going to see a lot of Steeler fans out there.
No, you will. At the Texans game, I know last time we played down in Houston, it was definitely a ton of Steeler fans in that stadium. That was the Christmas game, too. Was it Christmas? It was Christmas or Christmas Eve. I want to say it was Christmas Day when we played them down there, though.
It was Christmas Day.
Yeah. But to say, so yeah, man, and it was definitely a ton of it felt weird. It didn't feel like Christmas because it was like hot. That's definitely why. Yeah. I was like, this don't feel like Christmas, but it was definitely Christmas, yeah. So it's going to be a great time, bro. It's going to be a fun time. Yeah. And find out, man, I know it's going to be some Steeler tailgates down that way, man. Something going on, man. So definitely try to get involved with something like that, man, so you can link up with more Steeler fans, because that's what me and Deke used to do when we would go on the road game and stuff too, man.
Landon Bowling, Canada's offense can work if the run game is efficient. If not, he needs to run more Yankee-type concepts out of bunch. His mesh is ineffective.
Okay. I mean, I look at it like this. You definitely need the running game. The running game makes a lot of his offense work, a lot of the misdirection, a lot of the play action stuff that works a lot better when you can run the ball, man. But it also just balances the offense out, and it puts them in more manageable second down and third downs. When your every third down is 7+ yards, that sucks at times, man. So a running game could offset that, long story short.
Did you just see what they had Josh Dobbs labeled as on his press conference?
No, what did he say?
They literally had the Steeler logo up there and said Steelers quarterback Josh Dobbs.
Let's go. Because he was Steelers quarterback.
They ain't even changed his nameplate or anything on that.
He's Steelers quarterback before he's any other quarterback, all right?
They took it down quick.
He's a Steeler. I don't care where Dobbs is, he's a Steeler. He's not a Brownie. He's not a Jaguar. He's definitely not a Cardinal. He's a Cardinal. Yeah, it's like Friday Junior for Cardinals.
Yeah, look, they put it up.
You just called it. They definitely just changed that.
Yep.
Great call.
They had Steelers quarterback, and then they dropped it.
Yeah.
His NFL interview, or whatever it is. It's on NFL Plus.
Yep. That's funny, bro.
The Jacob Alessio joined the upper room.
Shout out to the Jacob Alessio, and welcome to the upper room. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And Johnny Bianco, I see you up there as well. You're not sneaking in the back. I see you. Let's go. And shout out to Jacob, man. Me and Jacob, we locked in now, man. I seen him. He pulled up to the interview when we was talking to Trey Essex. That was a fun time. That interview is available. It's up there. Shoot, you might even see some people you know on that thing, man. But nah, man, Jacob had the Bumblebee 55 Moats on. Man, it touched my heart, baby. It looked beautiful.
Well, that's what he says here.
Salute him, baby.
Thanks for the
Salute him, man.
It was a great interview.
Nah, I appreciate you, man. From the heart. From the heart, baby.
We also got, you just said Johnny Bianco.
Yep.
We got Andrew Shamery. Deke would be getting everyone to yell, put that shit on all game and stadium if AB came back.
Sorry.
Hope y'all are doing well. God bless. I mean, yeah, if he comes back, he's on the team. Like,
I can see you hammered in the stands like, put that on, and everybody going crazy. And then at the end, you give him that speech. Yeah, y'all thought Cleveland was going to come here and take over the stadium. Well, F that, we got AB back. And he's your effing daddy. So now I'm going to be smoking on that Browns pack tonight. Amari Cooper, who? I could see that. I could definitely see that.
I got to write that down.
I could see that, bro. That's all I'm saying, bro.
Mike Hood, all due respect to AB, I wouldn't want the young boys exposed to AB off the field. Shout out to all. Salute, Moats and Deke.
Nah, salute you, and I'm with you. I like your thought process, man. Like your thought process.
Tyrone Bryant, welcome to the upper room.
Shout out to Deke. Was that the...
What?
You welcome, though. I like that, Deke.
I just kind of, I read it almost like it was a chat.
That was fire, though. I've never seen.
I didn't sing it.
That was history, though. We've never had Deke welcome somebody to the upper room before.
I have, to be honest.
Not like that. Not in 2023.
That could be true.
And with the haircut.
That's definitely true.
And on 9/13 day.
That's 100% true.
It's like an ESPN stat right now. You see, you get real specific.
Yeah. Never done it before. Like that, yeah.
I like it. That's what she said, too. It's like that, bro. It happens.
Well, we got 828 Style saying AB would destroy KP's confidence if he had a game like he had Sunday if AB was playing in that game.
No, that is
Wouldn't
accurate.
have no Gatorade left on the sideline.
That is accurate. That is 100%
All the coolers
accurate,
will be
bro.
gone.
AB, he is very outspoken, especially when it comes to this football thing. And yes, when he's been having quarterbacks that don't produce the way they're supposed to, or he doesn't feel that they produce to the way that he thinks they should, yeah, it gets real uncomfortable. You're like, oh.
It's either the Gatorades off the sideline or his shirt's off himself and up in the stands, and he's running off the field.
You might hear him tell that person, like, bro, you suck, or hey, coach, he sucks. So you're like, hey, this is, he can hear you, right? He still got to start on Sunday, AB, stop. All right.
Tyrone Bryant also says we should get AB. He's proven he can be. He's proven he can be quiet, and it's obviously one-sided with possible clauses in contract.
For 24 hours, he hasn't made any type of negative headline right now. That's all I'm saying, bro.
I think that's the hottest take I've heard in a while. He's proven he can be quiet.
He's proven it 24 hours. Has he said anything negative in the past 24 hours? No.
We know what he means by that. It's just that. I mean, that's the concern with AB.
Hey,
I would be excited about it, but I know what's coming with that, and
wow. So 24 hours, you don't believe it.
There can definitely be some collateral damage.
You don't believe what you've seen from him on social media for the public.
Hell no.
He's putting himself out there publicly.
No, I mean, he might shit the Steelers in next couple days. Might say something about Juju here soon.
But
I think
Juju don't play here anymore, so it's all
I think
right.
he's due.
Juju's fair game, right? He's not on the roster right now.
I think he'll bring up something about Juju from the past.
I know what he's talking about.
Whenever he was with the Steelers, he's due.
I know what he's talking about.
I think Juju shot's due.
Yeah, I seen what happened last time. I thought you had a number one.
Yeah, something like that.
I hope he don't say that, because that could get real awkward.
Well, that would be a shot at then Pickens.
That's what I'm saying. That could get real awkward. I don't think
he
Pickens
likes
back
Pickens.
Now. Yeah,
he likes Pickens. 828 Style, we could sign him and don't pay him. He'll understand. That's the best comment of the day.
I love that.
That's the best comment of the day.
Hey, bro, we gave you the opportunity. That's got to count for something, right? Hey, man.
That would be some good karma.
Come on, bro.
All right, AB, we'll sign you. Sign the contract and everything.
50 mil fully guaranteed. Don't worry about it. Fully guaranteed, AB. Fully. Yeah.
That would be the best.
Fully guaranteed. Hey, pinky promise. Yeah.
DJ Malesio, who was that kid that interviewed me on Sunday?
Man, that was young Dom right there, baby. Absolutely. So we saw Dom. He made his first little on-camera exclusive segment type vibe, man, with Turf Watch. We talked about that. Dropped on Saturday last weekend, where he's documenting what people what the haters are saying, what the outside noise is.
Okay.
And we know every week, man, some people talk a little spicy, so we got to make sure we holding them accountable. So that's who that was. That was Dom, because he's also working on some other content as well. And that's why we had to get you out there, baby. So salute you, man. But yeah, man, if you see Dom, man, he's innocent. So it's all up.
Late night snack. Deke's not thinking ahead. Bring AB to Pitt, then y'all can get him on the show.
Okay.
Could we get him now, even if he's not here?
We don't. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that right
Win
now.
some games and get AB in the upper room. That's automatic.
Yeah, it's never been an issue of can you get to, like we said, man. Talk to TG every time, right? Back when nobody was even pulling up to them AFL games, I already in the box, owner sweep, eh? All right, it ain't hard. It ain't hard. We don't. We sometimes you gotta let people just spread your wings, man. Maybe when you bring the wings back in a little bit, then it'll be different. But right now, the wings is there. We won't eat the wings, so we good. Not all that is good. All right, I'm good on Deke. You holler at him though. Deke want him.
A2A style. Bring something up to think about. Moats, you and the rest of the locker room created AB.
Oh,
the moment y'all voted Juju MVP triggered AB.
What year was Juju voted MVP?
Was he?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. What year was that?
It would be the season he got like 1,400 yards, right? Yeah, when AB didn't play in the Bengals game.
I told you that. What did I tell you earlier? When I was here, that wasn't the case. That's AT. I'm in Arizona.
You wouldn't have let that happen?
All I've said is AB didn't publicly go crazy until I was gone. So, I'm in the good chair. That's all I'm saying. You can't put any of this negative that y'all seen happen. That wasn't a part of me. When I was here, we was dealing with, like, we had the president coming at us, national anthem stuff. That's what we was dealing with. AB was good. All right, y'all brought up walkthroughs. Oh, he didn't come. Bill ain't come to a walkthrough, boy. We ain't tripping about none of that. All right, we're good. We're good. There's no death threats today. There's no bomb threats today. We don't need private security. We good. All right. So, yeah, AB, man, he gonna be all right, bro. We ain't create that. They did that after we left. AB was good when we was here. He was buttoned up. He was perfect. He was wholesome-ish.
Sean McCartney, if things don't pan out for Canada, what are the ways or possibilities of getting a good or proven OC and not just another college coach?
Don't look at it as just
shelling out that money.
So think about this. Don't look at it as a college coach. Think of it as relationships. So for Coach Tomlin, he talked about, him being familiar with Matt Canada. A lot of times when you talk about the guys that get hired up here, it's about who they know, who they're familiar with, because they got to put their job on the line. And, I mean, Deke has talked about this. I've talked about this. And I'm sure you, to an extent, could also relate. If your job is about to be on the line and you're the head guy, do you just get a random guy that everybody else loves, but you don't have any type of rapport, any type of cachet with them? Or do you go with a guy that you think you trust, you feel comfortable with? You also feel like, if my approach is, I want to be in control, this is a better vibe for not just me, but the whole building, versus let me go bring this guy because the fans love him, but he doesn't mesh with what we're trying to do here. And now we got legit tension in the building because it's with the coaches. That's some of the stuff that takes place. And that is partly why these coaches hire who they hire, regardless of if we think they're qualified or not. We broke that down, and we've been seeing that every hiring cycle, right? Why does this guy get hired? Oh, he has a connection with that, and that dude. So look at the Matt Canada thing more in that lens than, oh, we just hired some random college guy for the sake of being a random college guy, because those are a little bit different. But I will say, man, in terms of going to the next direction, if this was the first direction that Coach T took, right? Because we know with Randy Fichtner, that's I'm trying to keep my quarterback feeling good. Ben Roethlisberger, we knew Fichtner, that's his guy. Keep it consistent. All right, I got Canada here. I done brought in Kenny. If that doesn't mesh, if that's not what, Coach Tomlin wants it to be at the end of this thing, then he's probably going to go in a totally different direction and maybe go back to a more proven thing, because the last time he went to a proven approach, it worked out with Todd Haley. So there's nothing that says that he wouldn't do it again, because we've already seen it happen. But this was his saying, I'm going to try a different approach right here.
Right.
We can't crucify the dude for taking a different approach when we've already talked about the first two approaches. And we said, man, with Haley here, that was one of the best times. So,
I didn't like doing that approach with Ben being in his last. I didn't think that was a good fit. Or at the time, I didn't know, because he was the quarterback coach, and it's just like, oh, we're hiring within. Are they gonna be good? But then we saw.
But prior to that, we had never seen anything or heard anything negative about it.
Yeah.
So that was why it made sense.
And then
nobody complained.
Whenever we actually got out on the field, Ben was running like Canada's offense, like understanding, doing all that stuff. Yeah. It's like this isn't working.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have been this way.
But once again, that's a Coach Tomlin thing. When you're the head guy, you make them calls, because ultimately Coach Tomlin had to decide, what do I hire a guy that's going to please Ben in this last year, and now I got to keep this dude even if I don't want to work with him, but because Seven did, or do I bring in somebody that I'm comfortable with for the long haul or for the next couple of years, even if it might rock this or it might not be the best fit for Seven? That's when you the head guy like he is, you make them decisions. I ain't in that position, so we just react to it. But I can understand that thought process. If it's my job on the line, I'm going to do what makes me feel more secure with that versus let me appease to this dude because the fans love him.
The sabotage. Harry Latch, have you guys seen the stats of the 36 games that Canada has been the OC? Yeah, someone did.
Somebody
pull
brought it up
these
the other day, yeah.
Points per game, 20-point games, 30-point games. Do you guys think it's justified for him to be gone? Not right now. No, I was in the boat that I think it was a fine decision to bring back Canada, considering how we finished last season, and 1 week's not going to take me off that boat right now.
Yeah, no, I don't care about them stats. Y'all be bringing up like that, baby. We talked about that on Monday, man. So I like the fact that y'all could get the research and numbers and stuff like that, but yeah, unfortunately, that's just my energy. Not everybody feels like that. So you're good, but that's just me.
Remix, can't message you on X, not verified. Message sent as Remix516 on the gram for the league info. Do you fire Canada by week 6 if the offense stats don't change?
No, I feel like when we're talking week 6, I mean, both of us have said that too, though, to an extent. I was good week 4, week 5. It was still looking like this. But yeah, if it's by week 6, that's a very different context than any of the past 36 games or the 30 or all these games, stuff like that. The context is very different because we've talked about what has transpired throughout those opportunities and why specifically this year is viewed very differently from Mad Canada. But that's the context that matters. And that is also why when we're talking about if it looked like how it looked in week 1 and it didn't get any better at any point in time, yeah, what are we talking about here? But that's a drastic change from why we're talking about him even being here, because of what he did last season, the second half of the season, and this preseason. That's very different. So we can't just act like the stuff that we saw at the end of last season doesn't count all of a sudden because they got a rough week 1. And we can't just act like all the week 1 was on Man Canada because we've already talked about that too. It was not.
Yeah.
You could talk whatever scheme you want to talk, whatever quarterback or whatever coordinator you want to have. When we pull up the misses and some of the bad throws that Kenny was having because he just had an off game, it doesn't matter who was. It could have been Sean McVay. It could have been Andy Reid. It could have been anybody. But if you go with the narrative, then I get it,
Oh, and I got to make an announcement. This is the announcement.
Yes. All right, Deke.
I'm retired from the franchise.
Huh? How'd that work? Huh?
I don't think I'm going to be able to make the commitment.
Huh? Deke, I know you ain't get us all hyped up about this daggone franchise. Now you talk about you retire. Deke, I've been waiting all 24, 48 hours for this daggone email. Deke, you told me I was going to get an email Monday night and I was going to play this game. And I'm watching the Bills throw all these picks. And I'm like, I can't even get off on somebody because I ain't got no email. That's crazy. All right, Deke, talk to me. What's going on, man? Let me breathe. I shouldn't have overreacted like that. I apologize, Deke. You see, I've been in therapy. I be learning, all right? So I apologize for reacting like that. Deke, please elaborate on why you feel the way that you feel so I may hear you.
I don't want to half-ass it, and I think I would at this stage of the game.
Yo.
Where I'm at right now, I'm not saying we can't do a franchise, but
you know what?
Now, I can't do it. I just don't think I would do it well.
I will say this, bro. I respect the heck out of that. That ain't easy. I'm with you. That ain't easy. I respect that, though, bro. I respect that.
I know where I'm at, especially with my gaming content. Like I have videos for days that I would have liked to post, chop up, and whatnot.
And you're not gonna have time to do that if you're doing it. No, I 100%
add the franchise to it, where it's like, okay, this is gonna be season long. I gotta stay on it, make sure everything. I
understand that. But now, will we still at least be able to see you streaming though? You still gonna be dropping vids, right?
That's my thing. I'm probably still playing stuff. Like got the Ultimate Team, I got the Steelers team going.
But in terms of like having this,
that's like
one up.
That's like I do that whenever I want, and that's that. And
with this, it's a schedule. I'm with you. I know
schedule.
Exactly what you're saying.
You got to make sure you clip this up on a week by week thing and have it good. And I don't think I could do it. Bro, I don't think I could do it.
This new cut got you real, just mature adult. Like That's like one of them grown up. Like I feel like Coach Tomlin talking to me right now. Deke bro, are you 45? How old you just turned, bro? You the past 2 days, man. You done grown up on me, man.
This might be the parts that hurt.
Crazy.
Josh Rodkey, wow, Deke, just wow. A lot of people upgraded their PlayStations and everything. That hurts.
He tried. Don't let him guilt trip you. Don't let him do that. Don't let him do that. You hit him with the I never made anybody buy anything. You tell I ain't making my. That was a tough one.
It's where I'm at.
That's like when they sit you at the door like, you really just gonna leave me? What you mean? You really don't love me anymore? You don't care about us?
I don't think I could do it right now.
Wow. Nah, but honestly though, that I respect the heck out the self-awareness though, bro. Like for you to be able to be like, bro, I can't do it right now.
I can't do it.
That's dope, bro. Because the worst part is when you let that ego or the pride of, man, I'm not gonna be the person to not be it. You know what I mean? And now you put yourself in a way worse situation. You stressing out, and now you can't even be chilling with Deke. You be stressed out with Deke. I like chilling with Deke. I don't want stressing with Deke, especially not over no game. No,
Steven
baby,
Carpenter
come on,
says
man.
old Deke wouldn't have done this.
But this is new Deke. This is healthy Deke. This is the vibes version.
Gorilla mode Deke. I spent all my money on a PS5. Now I can't pay my rent.
No, man, no. It's you just got to pivot. You know, the resale value on those are really good, though. I'm just throwing it out there, man. You got this, baby. You got this. All right, you got this. I like your style,
where
man.
I'm at. I'm not saying we don't do a franchise for Madden 24. Yeah. You guys would be the first ones to know, and we could restart the process.
Either way, hit.
But
even if you wait till the off season, bro. Either way, man. Whatever time you know what I mean, like I get it because I already know. I done felt the up. I was talking with wifey earlier today about the uptick in busyness right now. I already know you doing a whole bunch, bro. Absolutely.
Yeah, so I feel bad about it, but it's probably better. Like a couple of you guys said in the chat, like you said as well.
Yeah.
Say this before we even start.
Yeah.
As opposed to being week 2, week 3, I can't do this anymore.
I would agree with you. Because if you had us in this thing and we really like vibing, but then it's like janky too, we're going to be hating on you and we're going to talk bad about you, but then it would all worked out in there. But I like your energy though, bro. I like your energy.
Javi Berg sold his car to get a PS5.
The resale value though, man, you might get you something nice on the way back. You never know.
That's my announcement. I thought about this long and hard. Bro. I mean, this is me. I'm even taking walks about this, thinking about this stuff. Like I'm not taking this lightly.
Nah, I would say, bro, wait till the off season and reassess, bro. You see how you feel.
Even mid-season, who knows? But just right now,
mid-season, bro, we're gonna be in the middle of a playoff run. You think it's gonna slow down by the time we get to October, November? I anticipate it getting busier and crazier.
Yeah,
more prime timeier. You know. That's what I'm anticipating.
That was my announcement. I'm sorry I let everyone down.
Nah, I like that, man.
I let myself down too.
You ain't let nobody down, man. You a better person today than you were yesterday. I like your energy, man.
Old Deke is better than new Deke. You're right.
It depends on who you talking to.
New Deke wishes he was old Deke at this point.
Nah, man.
Maybe at some point he could get there, but
I like the new 5, because new still heavy with the old. You can't get new without old. But you can't get new from old. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, if you go back to the old, we ain't gonna get the new version. New version, we got both. Best both worlds, man.
Oh, yeah, shit. We're at like 6:30 right now.
Dang.
Should we roll through the rest of these?
We're gonna roll through, but let's try to be done by 40. And
then we'll just save the whole preview.
Yes, for tomorrow. Yes,
all the preview. Okay.
Yeah, because technically, I'm supposed to be cooking dinner tonight, Deke. It's steaks. You know, I got me a T-bone. I got the T-bone. They got the fillets. I got a butter for that thing. You know, put a little garlic in that thing, a little butter. You know how it gets in. So, for you, though, Deke, because I did derail you with that.
What?
Got 10. I derailed you. You was making your announcement, and I derailed you on top of it, bro.
No. I'm glad you said what you said.
Nah. So we good, man. I'm with you. I'm down. Now, they are asking, is it because you got a girlfriend? And now they bringing up Stephanie Ramirez, a.k.a. Love and Madden. We ain't even heard from her in a minute. I know she be around because every once in a while I just see like a random comment like, oh, yeah, all right, shut up to Love and Madden then, all right? So they asking, like, do you have a new girlfriend? Is that why you don't have any more free time at night? New cut, you start hiding that taco meat. Does your lady not let you show your taco meat no more? I know that's why I keep my taco meat away. I do it. I'm like, I don't want wifey being up here like, babe, why you down here turning your YouTube into an OnlyFans, you know what I'm saying, showing your taco meat. So I keep mine covered. But for you, typically, you're a little more risque with your attire.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I'm married to the game.
Oof. I love that.
Football season.
Let's go. Married to the game. One time.
Yeah, they're saying, damn, that's tough, Deke. You sold.
Let's go.
Mike Lang says, with the extra day to prepare for the Browns, what do you focus on fixing this week if you're in Thomas' shoes? Offense and defense. Is JPJ and Broderick a part of the fix?
I do feel like they will be a part of the fix. My initial thing, though, if I'm trying to improve on with the extra day, I need to figure out just better ways to get Kenny more confidence-building throws. Early in that game, man, we all have seen it. It's no different in basketball, man. All right, you're not winning your one-on-one, bro. Let's call the set play. We know this particular play is going to get you an easy shot. We know this particular call is just going to make it an easy throw, an easy read. Stuff like that, I would say let's work on that. Let's try to get that accomplished because Cleveland, their defense is good. They're aggressive up front. It's going to be very similar to San Fran, not to the same extent, but they're going to be that type of flavor. To me, getting some confidence building throws is what I'll be working on from the offensive side. And then from a defensive standpoint, I might just hold a walkthrough and strictly just talk run fits. Because to me, when you have the different personnel groupings that we've been using and all the different safeties, nickels, linebackers that we done rotated through in that first game and even in the preseason, it's a lot of moving pieces. And even with that front, those are moving pieces. We got to be on the same page versus Nick Chubb.
Yeah, they're going to want to run the ball.
Because if I'm supposed to be in this A-gap Deke, but I peak B because I don't know where you going to be at, that's Nick Chubb hitting that thing, and we know what he's capable of doing. He even showed it last week, and it wasn't even holes all the way there. I'm like, bro, how'd you even get through that? So that would be what I would be focusing on defensively with the extra day.
I'm with you on that. I like that call. Stop the run first. That's what it's been with the Browns over the last, 3-4 seasons. Yep. Just focus on stopping the run first. Make the quarterback beat you. Tyron Bryant, the 1-800-Gamblers scat solo convinced me to finally join the upper room. Wow.
Let's go.
I wonder how those two are correlated.
Let's go. Hey, Tyrone, I appreciate
Sometimes
you,
it doesn't have to make sense.
Hey, look. Come back tomorrow. You get you another rendition, all right? You get you another rendition tomorrow. We got DraftKings tomorrow, baby. It's a beautiful day.
Boss Leprechaun. Gamer tag is Sunset Sarge. Heard y'all's pod yesterday. Also, y'all find this Steelers hate as crazy as I do. It was the first game. People love to hate.
You know how it is, man. And it's easy to hate on the Steelers because we're a popular team, bro.
Yeah,
it's easy to hate on
I'm
us.
Sorry. The gamer tag part of that comment is irrelevant now. I'm sorry.
For now, it's irrelevant, but it's not actually over. So just stick around.
Yeah, I said right now. It's not what's it say? Not goodbye, but
yeah. Just
so
see you
long.
later, man.
Yeah.
See you later.
Christian Matthias, Deke, asked Garvin about West Virginia's Infinity Gauntlet due to the fact everyone on the team is related. Is that like 2 Infinity Gauntlets?
Hey, bro, you nasty. Don't do that.
I should have asked him that.
Don't do that.
That would have been a good one.
You know, ever since hanging around West Virginia people, I try my hardest not to make them jokes now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I be feeling like, yo, is that too disrespectful? I don't know.
I think they'd have a
I
good
feel
sense
like
of
I
humor
used to do it
about
all the time before I met West Virginia people. Now I live up here. I'm like, all right, let me just leave it to myself.
Christian Matthias, I heard this crazy story the other day. There were these 2 guys at Point State Park. They caught one and said, let me see your ID. It said, Matt Canada. Weird. It's about that time for Steelers media.
You serious? Huh? They caught one and said, maybe, is he joking? I feel like I'm tripping, bro. Am I tripping?
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, now you tripping there. Cool.
We got, hold on, I just read that. We also got...
But Matt Canada bouncing back this week. I'm throwing it out.
We got Breon Brown joining the upper room.
Man, Breon Brown, welcome to the upper room. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And remember, as an upper room member, man, some of the perks are early access to videos, man. I had the Trey Essex interview that we did Sunday at the stadium. That was available early to the upper room. When we do these film sessions, that's going to be coming out later in the week as well, man. Some of those go to upper room members first. All right, so just a reminder of that, Breon Brown, but definitely appreciate you, man.
Christian Matthias, AB is all we need. JJ, we'd be 1,000%.
I mean, you can't go wrong with it, especially if you got both. Both of them on your squad? Maybe JJ keeps AB in balance because they were teammates before. They got history. Wisconsin. Or was it Central Michigan? That's where they were at. Central Michigan was where they were at together.
Right, and Jay was a tight end, right?
Yeah, and then that's when JJ transferred from there, yeah.
To Wisconsin. That's when all the Watts started going to Wisconsin then.
Yeah.
Yep. A2A style, I actually think KP8 came in trying to prove the naysayers wrong instead of just playing his game. If he just goes out there and plays, he'll be okay. He wasn't what the Steelers needed him to be that day.
That's a nice way to put it.
Yeah. I get what he's saying in that comment. Yeah.
I get that.
A2A style, after rewatching.
Low key though, funny. That's how I felt about Josh to an extent. Watching him throw that second pick to Diggs. I'm forcing it. I'm just slinging it because y'all say I got to do this.
That was the one where he literally had the first down.
Seriously.
If he would have ran, and I was like, this is an easy first down.
Yeah. But that was it, though. I'm like, you're listening to what they have said, and you're trying to prove something when you don't need to do any of that, man.
Sean McDermott needs to come out and say, we need Josh to be what we need him to be.
Okay.
A2A style, after rewatching, I saw the pump fake KP8 did and immediately thought about Deke. I saw it the first time and watched it, but it was hilarious and pitiful.
It was just different.
It was like a body fake.
Yeah, he was trying something new. Who's a quarterback? Drew Brees. That was the one.
He would do that. He did a little shoulder shimmy.
Drew. I wonder who's Kenny's quarterback coach in relation to, Drew. Like if they have any type of relationship, they know each other, or was it the same? I don't think it's the same. I would have known if he was working with Drew Brees as quarterback coach, but I think of like those guys, yeah. Because that was very distinct, and Breeze was definitely,
I will even say this. Breeze looked like he put less effort into his, though. Like KP looked like he put a lot in that.
It looked like he wasn't trying to do it, and he just did it on the fly. Yeah. Like, it wasn't planned. It was like, oh, all right.
I think that's the case because you could see he did the pump fake
seriously, bro.
Mid-stride as he's going back, so his like legs were kind of like wide and stuff, so that's why it looked he put so much effort into it.
What is that, bro? Yeah.
Trevor Hamilton, Matt Canada's offense hasn't had 400 yards of offense in 36 straight games. Every other team has done it at least 3 times in that span. Canada on the hot seat.
Well, we already said he's on the hot seat. Yeah. I'm with you.
We won more games than some of those teams that
that's my thing
put up 400 yards, though.
Like, if you want the 400 yards the whole time that we were losing, does that make it better?
Yeah,
that's
Bears,
really what I want to know.
How many times did the Bears put up 400 yards last year?
And how many times did they look at Justin Fields and say, oh, Justin Fields had great numbers, and they lost?
And it was just fantasy stats.
I just want to know, like, would you substitute the wins for just that type of stuff that you just named? Because to me personally, I would not. Give me victories over stats any day of the week. And that's why y'all see sometimes when y'all bring up the 36 games, 30 points, I'm like, we ain't lose 36 games in a row. So tell me what we talking about there. We ain't been scrubs doing this whole process. What we talking about there? That's all I'm saying. Like, can we get better? Absolutely. Will we get better? We better. And if we don't, we will improve or find different personnel to improve. But to act as if scoring is more important than winning, I don't agree with that at all.
A2A style, if they trade for Tyrod, something's going to happen to him to where he gets hurt.
Don't do that.
The gods want him to stay QB2 for some reason.
Do that.
Dude can't win, but when he plays, he wins.
That is the truth, though, bro. He gets, like, every single time he's had opportunity. Well, I've told you this. The Baker situation happened. He get hurt. Baker goes crazy. The day going Charger situation, the day going doctor, the team doctor tried to day going spike him like he a vampire. He was Dracula. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, bro. I'm with you.
Blaine Cords says, hey, Deke and Moats, love the show. I hit both of you up with a DM on Insta about an interview for college, same.
What's his username?
Username as YouTube.
All right, bet.
And Kenny we trust.
All right.
Interview.
Is he still in college? Well, if he's still, I'm going to check my DM, bro. I definitely will. I've done a couple. You've done some interviews like that, right? Where you get like
No.
Yeah, man, it'd be like the kids are like, yo, I'm in such and such media program, man. I need an interview for whatever.
People want to hear from me.
Well, yeah, because we're technically in the media business. So when they do it for like their school stuff, like it counts. It'd be kind of cool, man. So yeah. You can tell them about your up. Bro,
We'll
I'm
see.
sure it's people that watch this show, bro, or that watch you by yourself, and they're like, man, I can do that. Deke has shown me a pathway. Deke don't come out of here from the league. Deke ain't come out of here from some Fortune 500 company.
Hell
Like,
no.
if Deke can do it, why can't
I'm
I do
coming
it?
from the streets.
You see what I'm saying? They like, bro,
Moats found me on the
what's the
street.
difference between what Deke doing and what I could be trying to do? Outside of hard work, dedication, and you just, being you. But it's
be
like,
a nice person.
yeah,
That's
but
part of it.
they see that, though. That's all.
Be a nice person. Work hard.
Yeah.
Constantly try to improve, expand, get out of your comfort zone. I'm
Look at boy. Getting better every day,
giving
man.
some game right here.
Getting better every day. I love it.
The Jacob Malesio, hashtag DXTM, hashtag Moats the GOAT, had to rep the 5-5 for the game.
Don't cross the moles, baby. Major love, man. Like I said, it was so great to see you, man. I love anytime I get to see any of y'all, man. But especially you, though, because you've been rocking with us for a minute. Yeah, it's been minute, man. So, definitely appreciate you from the heart, baby.
All right, 6:40 right now. I will
All
fly
right, we got
through
3
this.
left. Yep. So, do the 2 supers and not get the upper rooms at the end. Yep.
Okay, that works. Sean McCartney says the decision to hire former Pitt offensive coordinator Matt Canada as the QB coach came from Rooney, who said it was more important finding someone who has the right fit.
All of it goes together,
Are we
baby.
sure? Because
No.
Canada had the Maryland ties to Tomlin,
So,
too.
this is the thing. Mr. Rooney has to sign off on all of it. He's the head guy.
But
Coach
Tomlin probably
does,
sold him on it.
Coach Tomlin, the same way Coach Tomlin sold Mr. Rooney on Brian Flores, Coach Tomlin has to at least get the justification of why Mr. Rooney signs off on it. He's the boss. He's the head guy. When you the billionaire, though, you get through that, and we ain't gonna talk bad about the billionaire because the billionaire still cut me checks, D. So I'm not about to go there with you today. I'm just throwing it out there, bro. We ain't getting in trouble with him.
I got nothing wrong with
I love
Rooney.
him. He's my favorite.
He was the one that stood up against the sabotage of Ben.
all right. I'm about to say,
He brought him back.
I ain't getting in trouble with that one. Mm-mm.
Austin Coyle, so I want to know how Tomlin has the longest playoff win drought of any active coach and not on the hot seat. He chose Canada and brought him back.
Think about this. Y'all get so enamored with hot seat as if it flashes on the screen, that's going to make it real now. It's like every single year in the NFL, you're on the hot seat. Every single year. Coaches and players.
It's part of your living resume.
Literally. Yeah. It's just fans. Y'all need to get like the reminder of, when it flashed on the screen, this guy can get fired. Every single day, you got to go in here and prove it. Every single day. Coaching staff, players, training staff. This is one of the most competitive atmospheres that you will ever be around. You look at how frequently coaches get fired in this league. Think about how fast players get fired in this league. GMs getting fired in this league. Everybody can get got in this league, and it happens like that, man. So, yeah, just because you don't see that popping up, it's more so just because it's one of the things that it doesn't need to be publicly put out there, because for the Steelers, you don't have to talk about this because you know what this is. If you want to create a messy situation for the sake of being messy, then sure, you could throw that headline out there. Mr. Rooney come out there and say, hey, man, Coach Thomas on the hot seat this year. Does that make this team any better? No. You can come out here and say, hey, Matt Kennedy's on the hot seat right now. All the fans will love it. The media, we would eat it up, right? But in terms of being in that room, in that building, does that make your team closer to winning a championship or further away? And that's the only thing, man, that, when we talk about some of that stuff and why it might not publicly pop up, but internally, this is what's in all of our minds. That's ultimately why, baby.
He followed up and said the media doesn't criticize him. I actually disagree with that a lot.
They criticize him a lot.
I think me and Moats are in the minority for
we are, bro.
Defending
they call us
Tomlin.
apologists for Coach T, bro.
I agree with that.
They call us apologists.
Yeah, I think it's the easiest thing to say. Fire Coach Tomlin. It's the same shit all the time. I think it's the easiest
and
thing.
then you just go tell me no losing season, right? He's never had a losing record. Oh, yeah.
A2A style had one more super that came in.
All right, let's get
As for week 1, I counted that as a wild card game for all the teams. Now the season really starts.
No, respect, man, because now you're going to get a chance to see, man, how do you respond? I look at the first 2 to 3 games, honestly, in the same vein. We always talk about those first 4 games. You're figuring out your roster. You're figuring out who is a guy, who is not a guy. Was this guy just a training camp guy? Was he just a preseason All-American? That's what you find out in the first 4 games of the season, though, realistically. And then after that, then it gets spicy. But we ain't got time for all that, so we better pick it up this week. But
Two upper room members,
because yes, we had Stan Clare gifting an upper room membership. Did not get to who he was gifting it to, though. And then we also have Marcus McCoy, who did also join the upper room. So, Stan Clare, shout out to you for being a rock star at life, and whoever the gentleman or person was that you got an upper room member to, along with Marcus McCoy. Welcome to the upper room. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And now that will do it for today's show, Deke, because I do have to cook dinner for the fam, and I don't want to get divorced because I ain't cooking dinner. Because I'm down here talking with y'all, all right? So with that being the case, y'all hit the like button one more time and subscribe. Maybe if I get more subscribers, you know what I'm saying, wife would be a little more kinder to us down here, you know what I mean?
Right.
So we'll see how that goes. But either way, you know we appreciate you. Same place, same time tomorrow if you're looking for more content. But either way, we appreciate you for tuning in. And until next time, baby.
Peace.